Oh, there. Hi there. How do we already get a thumbs up? How did it do that? I'm not sure. Welcome. This is a vibe session, just a pure, authentic vibe session. Feel free to stay. There's truth in the title. We're learning how to new age together. So, thanks for being here. And stay as long as you like. Okay, there's no pressure. Hi, Theresa. How are you? Thanks for coming in the room. Kind of bouncing around the room. I always love it when the first person comes. It's my favorite. I wish you well. I hope you're well in all things. Theresa, I was trying to catch up on a little bit of homework. All these people want free tarot readings. It's okay. How was your night? How are you? What's the weather like where you're at? That's all. Do you read as well? Do you? Do you read as well? You're in Hawaii. That's a great thing. That is a great thing. I'm still standing. Thank you. Big orange button there tonight. Thank you. Appreciate you. What's up, yo? Yeah. Well, I hope you weren't too affected by the volcanoes. What was that? Was that last summer? Or was it 2 years ago already? I can't remember. I don't quite remember. Hi, still standing? Thank you. I'll send you out a big old box of thank you water. And the FedEx guy's going to be like, where did you get this soggy box from? Hi, music love. Thanks for being here. I'm glad that people coming to the beach right now. I find it a little chilly tonight, so you might see me here, and I might get wrapped up in my blanket sometimes. Okay, especially we're not working so hard. Let's give it a few more minutes to see who's people and what people can come for the ritual delo habitual. We're gonna smudge with one bay leaf. Okay, just for symbology. We thank the tarot for the symbolism and for the symbols that we expect to, hit the symbols, right? Tuesdays, sometimes it's Tuesday where I'm at. Sometimes on this particular day of the week, I feel like the real settling portion of the evening, right? I think that's why restaurants usually see discounts on Tuesdays, because we start to settle in for the energy of the week, right? I miss you too. Oh, Theresa, I'm glad. Oh, wow. And what a sense of community that must build, Theresa. In the wake of it, we were talking. I have a friend of the show, Henry Lemongello, who was talking about how, like, our agriculture systems and our food, like how quickly earth changes can impact our food, right? They knew it from long before legend was legend. They knew it in the genesis of it all, right? As far back as we can reach through documentation. We could reach a lot further back if we wanted to. And this is the nightly Akash. And I call that for a reason, because even in the legends portion, I feel like reaching back once in a while for an inspiration helps you reach forward into the unknown. Okay? Can have that little effect. Hi, Madia. Hi, music love. Madia, thanks for coming in tonight. Okay? Just another minute, folks, and we'll do the ritual delo habitual. But we're really vibing tonight, and start off with a deep breath. I know I'm going to start off with a deep breath. Because why not start there? It's where it comes from, right? We've got to inject some energy back into this awesome journey so we can make it and go forward. Okay? I'm struggling with communication today. right? We talked about your Neptune and Pluto, or Neptune and the moon. I'm sorry. It was Neptune to the moon. Right? Nice little conjunction there for feeling, deep feeling. And the moon always involves clarity. We're in a waning moon, so it's a bit harder to see, but at least we were able to feel some good things today. I don't know that enough about it, Theresa. But yeah, we acknowledged it going stationary yesterday. Now it's trying to catch up to Pluto because they were dancing over there. And Pluto went retro on 24, and then Jupiter was like a week before that, and now Saturn, right? They're all dancing there. I like the moon and the sun and the earth. Those are the three celestial bodies that do it for me. The rest are also cool and important too, because there's a lot there in your birth chart. There's some great astrologers out there. Barbara Goldsmith's one of my favorites. Kelly Rosano I usually resonate. It's in her name, Rosano. It resonates, right? And then Pam Gregory. I'm really struggling with communication right now. I can barely get my words out. Sacral Chakra Tuesday. And I'm training my mind to remember to call Eleni, even though it's spelled with ease, okay? But it's our words, right? I hope you're all feeling centered and feeling great. Hi, Angel J. Thanks. And I wanted to do, for those of you, especially still standing, Music Love, welcome Theresa and Angel J. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. I just wanted to acknowledge, how much it means to have you guys, kick it with me, right? Like the other monk. I do appreciate that. Still Standing's got her blue tiki torch. That's what I like to see. And I wanted to create 2 programs on the same channel. So eventually that, if our phone ever blows up, we were having a really grounding Monday. There was a really cool vibe session last night. But we got trolled, apparently. One of the other blue tikis saw, I guess, people come and go from the chat room. And normally I broadcast for 30,000 minutes without a thumbs down because we align with such cool stuff, right? When we get it, when we do the readings on the other program, or when we're just here. Right? And today's legend touched me in a way. It was an emotional way. For the first time on YouTube, I was very close to breaking down in tears. And I can't, right? I'm a guy, remember? Remember, I'm a guy? Yeah. So let's do it. We're 8 minutes in, we're just a small room. And it's nice when I get this close in time with you, right? Well, thanks, Theresa. I appreciate that. Good. Thank you, Boo. Music Love, how's the weather where you are? I see I'm a guy. I'm an old man. I want to know, what is the sky like where you are? Was your sunsets or your sunrises? Did you see all the yellow and blue and orange and reds and purples? You got a mountain or a desert, right? I feel like this coming up and facilitating so many readings, I miss the chat. I miss the chat. But it's time to do it. Let's let go of the readings. And this can be ceremonial. It can be ritual, dilo, habitual. You can do it, right? We're all about this, what we create. Our creative center. I'm a Scorpio. I like Tuesdays. Hi in Ottawa. It's cool out. Not too much personal information, everyone. Just remember always, and it's hard because we feel like we can just vibe and express it all, but we got to watch. And you're a Scorpio too. That's great. That's the info we like, right? But location's okay too. It's a big world. There's like 8 billion of us, and we're safe, right? But you can't be too safe sometimes, right? So it's one bay leaf to let go of today's reading. Okay. We'll let it go. We'll let it come. You can see it up close. You can see it up close if you want. It's just one. Okay. Like my keyboard's on fire. It's all right. Keyboard doesn't make the top 4 when it comes to elements. We've got the ether working, right? When this chakra is mirrored, it reveals as third eye energy as well, right? As we go, right? Because it's sacred, right? The lotus petal, the Zen garden, the beach, we're all here. We all feel familiar here, and that's what I like about it. Okay? And for those of you that kick it a lot, go ahead, because shuffling cards all night, we might as well pick a time to show. We're going to listen to tarot tonight. Not too much, do much readings. But when the cards come out, we can set our intention on someone in the chat. And that person in the chat that's getting the cards can set their own silent intention on what they want to make manifest. Or some unknown that they want a clue. Because it's just one card, right? And thank you for being there. Angel J, nice to see you. And did anybody name the gumdrop yet? I would love it if you had a name. Or she. I wish. Caribou sing, and we're living the same dream, and our hearts will beat as one. Oh, Caribbean Queen. Oh, yeah. Who was that now? Such a great jam, that one. I feel like music love, I'm mirroring you in my love for music. And you're also beautiful. Love it when you come and hang out and stay for a while. It's so great. We'll see who else arrives. Maybe the Fireman, maybe Jesse Q. We don't know. We don't know. The beach, the fire is just getting going. Right? Full relaxation. It's like saying, how was your day, dear? Tell me. Tell me how you're feeling. Right? That kind of thing. I'll deal you in. Put on a pot of tea or a cup of coffee. Doesn't matter. It's got those feels today. Earlier today, we were using the steering wheel as a drum set, and it felt so good. Now today, we just want to relax. Maybe play a game of cards. How was your day? This Angel J got a lot of sand. What's going on? Create the second channel for the people that were there from the beginning. That's what I like. That's what I love. We can all come together like this when we want to. If our phone ever blows up, we had some trolls already. Who knows what could happen as we journey. Yeah. Driving that train, high on propane. Casey Jones, you better watch your speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind. And that notion just crossed my mind. Right? Yeah, it's okay. It is a very Jerry Tuesday. I will get by, I will survive. right? Because tomorrow we're moving back into that lower Tao kind of day. So it's good that we can relax. I'm glad you have faith, and to your health. We offer you all the blessings we can give, Angel J, in your prosperity for your body. Okay? Remember, the mind is a seed for the body. Your consciousness is your seed for your body. The seed can exist without the tree, but without the seed, there can be no tree. And you are much more. You are much more than that. They'll get it. They'll knock it. Thank you, Angel J. And maybe, get the doctors working for you. Get everything working for you, right? Home juicer. These little lotus flowers, all the different colored lotus flowers, you'll get there, and they'll get it. And then your okay days, the days that used to just seem okay, well, they'll feel even better because you remember now how awesome it is to not feel unhealthy. They'll get it. Okay? Absolutely musical. Absolutely. Yeah, just an okay day. Yeah. I've been through those times too, Angel J. It's like 2 years ago, I had a post in, I had the flu. It was okay. It was not regular flu. I was like burned up. And then it was a couple months later, all of a sudden, this little influenza virus attacked my nervous system. He was left over from the flu. It was like this little thing it left behind. And the doctors couldn't figure it out. And like my heart felt like, and the whole one side of my body went numb. I thought I had a compressed nerve. And so, some very, waking days, right? Waking you up to what it is this journey is all about and what our expressions as humans really are. When it's like that is like our birth and death and rebirth cycles are ever questioned, or they jump out at us suddenly from out of the blue in regards to maybe it's been too long since we took care of our lotus flowers, right? Our antenna, the flower of Gaia that we are. Have we nourished enough, right? Are we part of a larger system that Gaia knows that you're there, right? Absolutely. Right. Who is it? Sam Wilson or James Brown? I feel good. Mana, 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 mana. I knew that I would now. Feel good. So good. I got you. Bump, 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 bump. Absolutely. Welcome to the fire, man. We're on the beach. We're kicking it. And I'm happy that you're here. Thank you. Thanks for coming in to say hi. Absolutely. Fireman, you just let me know if you want cards. We've been kind of, we're busy getting the firewood. We really have time to connect and say, hey man, do you want to do some cards? Right? We're not doing full on readings, but we can pull a few. No pun intended, man. It's all right. It's non-linear. We can make it what we want. Yeah, it was legit. It was decent. Yeah, what a good day. And we connected. It was really good. Some cards kept reappearing. The Five of Pentacles showed up in like three 3 different readings with big spirit, like it reversed in big spiritual messages. It was good. We did this weird reading for Robert Kraft. We call it the 8675309 reading. Because his lady friend that he asked about is named Jennifer. It reminds me of that song. All right, cool. And you know, Fireman, you got tons of stars here. The next time I see you pop in on the Legends of Tarot program, I'm gonna slot in the VIP treatment for you so we can pull a lot more, right? Because you've been hanging by. I don't even have my board here. What am I doing? Give me 1 second, you guys. Just for Fireman, because he brought the wood, and sometimes we gotta check that out. Okay, 007. Okay, there. It's still standing. Thank you. Thank you for the big old button today. Gotta put you in there too. It's like, hey, you just let me know. You got a mini tarot emergency, right? Whatever you might be doing. Yeah. I brought my blanket tonight. I hope you don't mind. It's this on this side of the fire. It's a little bit chilly. And you know, I don't know if any of you know TL or Tarot Illumination, but he like kind of started this campfire feeling surrounding it with included the tarot. He fused those things together. And I'd go to those, and I thought it was great. So he's an innovator. So if any of you are tight with him or know him, let him know we're doing it now, right? We're growing our little channels. But it's more about the connection. Never going to retire off this. But isn't it fun? Isn't it good to be here? Okay. I see what you did there, music. I see what you did there. It's good. It's not good. Do you always feel like it? Music love, do you always feel like it? I always feel like. Yeah. Fire. I wish I could give all my fire sign friends a big hug right now, too. I really do. I really get into like the power of 4, that power of 4. So like the 4 seasons, the 4 elements, right? So it's a natural. And we talked about the 4D today because of the time implications and it just being that kind of a day, right? 4D energy, injecting a lot in, and we'll roll with the punches. We won, right? Isn't that the best part about going to like a little league game or something? That was a chant. We won. Well, for those of you watching later, the dawning of the age of Aquarius, we are one, right? We won it. We did. We overcame it, and it's all going to last, which is why I know you're watching this like 6,000 years from now. Because we woke up. We did it. We won. Right? And everybody's coming along. As many people as we can bring so that they get here and have a snack with us. Okay, or whatever you want to do at the campfire. It's okay. Okay. Fireman, if you, I don't know if you're Jerry Garcia fan at all. Got me moving today. Don't know if we'll see anyone coming down the beach because I didn't put SMR in the title tonight. Okay, doesn't mean you guys, yeah. Hi, Susan. Thanks for being here. We got cards out for you today, didn't we, Susan? We just burned the bay leaf. We did the ritual de la habitual. And we let go of today's readings. Okay. Now we're listening to tarot. And right now we got a close year out for Fireman 007. Okay, something's going to come soon. How was your day? Honestly, I want to know. Sit down. Let's play some cards. Have a drink of wine. Hi, Theresa. Here, I'll show you. Just 1 second, I'll show you because Firemen's are due up. Okay, they're due up. And I'll show you. Nice. I have a little fizzy bubbly, and I have the stuff from the thank you water. That stuff they send me all the time. Oh yeah, it's water. Yeah, it's good. We got water and fire now because we're at the beach. The sand beneath our toes is Gaia's expression of the earth. For us. And we feel a breeze sometimes. Mine's a little chilly over here at this side of the campfire. Right? But, and thank you to the air. The people that thank you make air too. And moonlight. Starlight. And we're the stardust that turned into Gaia's flowers that are expressing themselves as these conscious human beings. And it's a heck of a ride. It's a fun ride. Hi, Steve. Thanks for stopping in. Having a Mai Tai tonight. Reminds me of a very crass old Robin Williams joke. I won't say it on the program tonight because we're just vibing. Yeah. I love that, the movie that he did where he healed people through the laughter, right? But it's still in the end, sometimes it's the way it goes. Yeah, no doubt. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Yeah, Stephen, we were talking to a heavy Jerry Garcia day, Steve, because of Casey Jones was on the Legends of Tarot program, the train operator from Tennessee that saved all those people's lives when he was conducting the train. And then his friend, his brother, wrote a song about him. And it's that one, it's driving that train, high up propane. Casey Jones, you better watch your speed. Trouble ahead, the rail car. Trouble behind. I've got all these innocent lives behind me. And that notion just crossed my mind. Yeah, I keep it PG-13, fireman. Just in case. Sometimes kids come stumbling down the beach too, right? But we're wide awake now. The dawning of the age of Aquarius. We're doing it. It's Shaka Tuesday. Sacral Shaka Tuesday. Say that 10 times fast. So we're making it. I was saying it on the program earlier. Doesn't matter if it's lemonade, friendship, a story, your future. Just go ahead and make it. Just go make it. Even if you made it before, make some more. Okay? Make love, right? Love. Wow. It does, because it is. It's that Tuesday. So it's our creation centers. So maybe, even if your name wasn't Randy, you might have been feeling a little bit Randy. So I love the energy of the daily program. It's good. What dreams may come. That's right, Steve. Thank you. Absolutely. That was an excellent movie. And the Mork and Mindy stuff, too. It was mind-blowing. That show was influential. Still listening for the Firemen. This is the vibe session, but I didn't put SMR in the cards, right? Yeah, for sure. It's been a long time since I've seen it. And I'm the type, you see the deeper message there. And for me, that movie, I only remembered the theme. But you're absolutely right, Steve. No, we got trolled, Fireman. The channel must be growing. A bunch of people showed up, apparently, and then we had 5 thumbs down. I haven't had a thumbs down in 30,000 minutes of broadcast time. How can you not like us? We're cool peeps. It's authentic tarot for authentic peeps. But this one shuts off the incoming tarot channel and is more attuned with a vibration more than a channel. Okay, so we learn the subtle differences and the nuances and how those things actually feel and what they are, right? The frequency of vibration, a channel, right? It sounds like all very it's all hokey pokey. Turn yourself about, right? But it's not. right? They all have their individual assigned meanings within what we can understand to express. Okay, that was weird, heavy, but it's okay. It'll come out. Even my subconscious and my monkey mind, right? The one I trick into thinking we have a big YouTube channel, right? You know, get them quieting down and just listen for a while, right? I might have. No, I don't think the trolls did that, because Still Standing has a little blue tiki tonight, but Soul Illumination had the tiki the other night, and there was some peeps came in. It was interesting because it was over the course of the two videos. Each one had exactly 5 thumbs down. So, and then based on what I caught in the chat, yeah, some randos showed up at the beach and they didn't like what we were doing, but they couldn't do anything about it. You know, so we don't get caught up in melodrama. We don't get stirred up in that, right? Unless we're like watching a great movie, right? And letting our minds fantasize about it. Let Monkey Mind watch a TV show, you know? Because when Monkey Mind gets tired of talking eventually, just like I do, all he wants to do is watch TV. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I know that one. I know quite a few off by heart, but I don't know if I know that one. Okay? Thank you. Happy you're all here. We're 7 and 7. We're 7 people, 7 likes. It's beautiful. It's been showing up a lot today. We talk about the 4th dimension time thing, but this, the number synchronicities, the 1234, the 303s, the 808s, you know, playing into it. Linearly running like 66s, 77s, 88s, and 99s, showing up all over the map today. They're like popcorn, pop, 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 pop. We're popcorn, right? And that was pretty cool. It was a day of feeling with Neptune conjunct there at the moon. Yeah, I guess that's true too, Fireman. I don't think about it that way. I've also thought about it, right? But it's okay. It could have been just one person, you know, kind of maybe stumbled down the beach. They were lost, and this just wasn't the place for them to find where they needed to be just then. It's okay. I don't know if it was a reading that didn't resonate. I don't think it would ever go that far, because these are like free mini readings. This isn't me sitting down with someone and saying, here, have all of this and all of, you know, for the duration, so we can look at all the imagery in detail and pinpoint towards it. Some people just don't have the understanding, right? Like, tarot doesn't tell you what's going to happen anymore. It helps assist in how you can align and what kind of things are coming in that you can align with, right? We woke up. We felt it in our bones. You know, to a certain extent, it made our systems blow. We were welcomed into the new age. And the energies shifted. And of course, it's going to take far more than just 19, or it's been, however many years since we entered the age. It'll probably take at least, you know, another half dozen to 10 before we get really, like, the momentum is just like growing and growing and growing. Eventually we'll take our planet back, right? Doesn't mean anything political or weird. Politics is still going on over there. We're not over there. We won. We're making it. We're making the dang thing up. Some people went quantum and are now just looking at that 5D window being like, that is amazing stuff going on out there. Both in our realities, our societies, our civilizations, and what's happening within all of us, inside of us. It's so great. That's why I know, to those of you watching later, like, it might be the dawning of the age of Gemini now. It might be like 6,000 years later, maybe 8,000 years. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, think of Taylor Swift, right? But it did remind me of one thing. It reminded me of Justin Timberlake there and Jimmy Fallon doing Barry Gibbs on Saturday Night Live. They had their own talk show, and they didn't like it when anyone else talked, right? It's hilarious. And some people just like that. You can tell that if someone's in an old energy versus by the traditional traits of it, if they're unchanging in those ways, you'll get that feeling about it. And there'll be a push. Eventually there'll be a 3D push that it's like, we just don't want to be around that anymore. Right? But every soul's going through its own journey. And we're all in this collective conscious soup. It's good, it's nice, it feels good for sure. But we're still out there surviving. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last known survivor, well, he takes a big bite, and the sandwich wasn't on time when it was supposed to arrive. I don't know all of it off by hand. Yeah, right? That's what it is. We talked about that yesterday, right? Root chakra, we were grounded. It's Tuesday now. I can make it up as I go. Make it up. Danny, see your future. Make your future, right? Easier said than done. Legendary guy, how do I do it? How do I get there? Only you have the answers for that. But silence monkey mind, and you'll start to reveal those answers to yourselves, which is another reason, aside from the Legends of Tarot, I wanted to start a vibration program, okay, on the same channel, so we could do that. Oh, sorry, Steve. Do you ask a question? A video called Samadhi Maya. Yeah, I did. I watched that one. Yeah, and it was when I was talking about Angel J. We were sending her some healing, and I was referring to a time where I was, had questions within my own body, and that's the time when that video came along for me. Fractal geometry, right? The acorn. When he at the start where he's like asked him about the acorn. Yeah, it was really cool. Sorry, I hope I didn't miss Steve. Steve, I hope you caught that. Okay. Hi, Mayam. Welcome to the vibe session. Thanks everyone for the glitter. It's like those little pouches of campfire color that you can buy at the campground store, or maybe they sell them at 7-Eleven or wherever and you're having your bonfire or campfire, and you can pour the little pouch in, and it makes it turn like red and orange and blue and green, right? You don't see that around, right? When it's just all the wood burning, right? It's neat. Oh yeah, we right now we're doing both programs daily. I got a job and a kid and multiple hobbies. So and I'm going back to college next winter in the Northern Hemisphere. So in January. So I definitely won't be able to keep up the pace. So with that, I wanted to create the vibe channel for the people who really wanted to come and find a safe place to chat and chill about stuff, right? Thanks, music. Thanks. Nice, absolutely. If you roll with some of Gaia, and that's why I don't make it mention of it too much, but in my almanac guide, I have it normally pays tribute to botanists too, the ones on record, right, as they were eating the flora and the fauna through history of the planet, right? We talked about it too. I think it was 2 nights ago with Jesse Q at the candy store. We were talking about our experiences. It was a night of sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and it was in the chat room. It was cool, but we talked about some of that. I'm a bit too too old to partake anymore. And I don't know if it's like, yeah, well, part of it is that. It's like, who knows, maybe one day, if I get back to the desert, I might still have them in the desert. How was your day? Angel J, thank you for being here, right? And Maya M for coming in, right? How are you? How is the weather where you're at? Okay, not too much personal information, but just how's the weather where you're at? Okay. I like having a blue tiki, and as our tribe grows, we'll get more blue tiki town. Lots of tiki torches at the beach party tonight because it's a little chilly. I brought my blanket, right? And I was feeling very King of Cups energy today. It really was. But that's a personal thing, right? We can connect here, but we all have our unique, infinite, and very personal relationship with ourselves, with our source, with the people we share our love with, of course, right? Yeah, the fireflies, the In-N-Out burger, right? You'll get that. You'll get that. But as like Steve said in his previous analogy, I'd rather hang out with 60 or maybe if my brain can handle it, like 200 people rather than, have like, just end on end. Like one of the readers that I respect and watch, she gets like 6K views on her live stream. I think it's Intuitive Pathways is her name. Check her out. She's pretty good. But like the chat that goes on, or even maybe like even Tyler from Tyler's Tarot when he came, I couldn't imagine what they must deal with in their chat rooms there, what that must be like. I've only watched their videos. I haven't tuned into Intuitive live stream. I should go check it out. That's okay. We're vibing. That's all it is. We're doing something special here, low key, under the radar. We don't want too many people to know about it. Okay. Just peace out. I request in honor and silence that you just, you can stay if you want. That's okay. It's all right. We got blue tikis. I got a blue blanket. It's just the feels tonight. It's always a full moon and a low tide on a starry night on our white sand beach. Right? It is. Biggie styles. I don't care if they want an ounce, tell them bounce. Right? What does it all mean? That's a very guru-like question. That's a very good question. What does it all mean? And I think there was one of an Orb song. It was like a electronic music, and it starts out like that. What does it all mean? And then it could go into like one thing that I was jiving to is, and I don't agree with everything that Alan Watts presents, but he does have a very chill vibe. And when you listen to him set next to like psytrance or progressive trance music, it's pretty awesome. So you get some details, and he tries to explain it all. When the monk asked the master, what does it all mean? Do you think the master tried to explain it all? Right? What does it mean? It means don't be, that's perfect, right, Steve? Exactly! I couldn't have said it better! You're so awesome. Yeah. Mean people suck. End of story. That end of car. It's on my bumper sticker. Right? Yeah, he's all right, isn't he, Fireman? Yeah, serious protection. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I don't do personal or offer personal readings over this platform. Theresa, thank you for commenting. Yeah, absolutely. Fire in the chat. It makes sense. Like, I don't know how they do it. What is tarot? Tarot is a journey. It's a fool's journey to mastery. Okay? It's a supercomputer. Hell, sometimes I use it as a goddamn hammer. Right? It's just a tool. It's like a drill. Right? There's no one way to define what it is. In 3D, it's 78 cards. Okay? And the 1 through 78, like the Tao Te Ching, I think the Tao Te Ching has 92 chapters. It's a story of a fool's journey to mastery. Okay? If you guys like Lao Tzu, I hope he comes to the beach. Right? It's really nice. I hope he comes to the party. And thanks for everyone that's here, that's vibing, throwing glitter on the campfire. I appreciate you. Okay? So that's enough. I've been shuffling Casey Bones, and I've been promising Fireman cards for like, I don't know, last half hour. Think about the people that get so butt chapped when they wait on the Legends program. We had some of that today too. Here you go. Fireman. Heads up. Okay? I got a Page of Pentacles and an Ace of Swords up here for you. Okay? This could be a money-making idea. Okay? Or this could be a truth coming forward that is bringing up something of a financial nature. This is all you having a new inspiration about what something is worth. Okay? You're going to see value in something, and then you're going to put it to work for you. Okay, Fireman? We'll get you on the Legends program. I put you on the VIP, up in the VIP section, so we can get you even a bigger reading on that program one day. Okay? What do I think about it? To say the least, I think part of the mind is in past thought forms. Not that past thought forms are bad, but I think it's something that we all deal with to a certain extent. It holds us as collective. It keeps us in the collective consciousness because we've all experienced it, right? Do you know who Winnie the Pooh is, Shiloh? Do you know who Winnie the Pooh is? Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, silly little cuddly buddly stuffed with fluff. He's Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, cuddly little buddly little teddy bear. Hey, you know him, right? Eeyore. That's what I think about it. It's gonna be all right. You hang in there, okay? You need some rain? I should get some rain sounds. A lot of this copyright stuff, and I just play it so it passes through the ether here. Like it's actually on my other device. I don't know if it works if I play it right off another browser window. It might. Hell, I don't know much about computers at all. But if I could, I'd turn on the rain for you. Music, love. Okay? All right, so we're going to move decks now. We've been shuffling with regular playing cards. This is the good evening, dear. How's your day? Honestly, please tell me. Right? It's only a problem if we don't talk about it. Right? Exactly. Remember all the critters in the 100-acre wood, Shiloh? So Eeyore was depression. Okay? Piglet had anxiety. Rabbit was the character of the OCD. Okay? Tigger was flat out insane. But he had good energy. I was like Tigger. I aligned with Tigger energy. And Pooh was straight up, he had addiction problems. Right? The honey thing. And E. Cummings, rest in peace. God love your soul. they were cosmic disillusionments of our mind, right? Anxiety, OCD, and depression, serious mental illness. And I won't go against what, because this is a part of the program where I have to say, not a doctor. Okay? Shiloh, this is a good question, though. Good question. That's kind of what I think depression falls in the arena, in the new age anyways. We won, right? Falls in the arena of cosmic disillusionment. Right? Yeah, that's a good question. Where's she been, Music Love? Okay, I said I was going to switch decks now. Okay. All right. We're going up one size here into the mystic. As we sail into the mystic. That's a great question. Before I answer that question, I just have to say thank you to the sponsors of the program and the channel. Okay. The good people at Thank You Air and Thank You Water. You look them up. They're on the internet. Thank You Water right now. They also have Thank You Light and Thank You Air. Okay. Hey, Shiloh, right now, at this point in time, this point in my journey, my God is light, air, and water, and earth, silly. And we're sitting around a campfire. My religion is very elemental. It's very, it's elemental. Okay. That's a good question, though. Right? Can I ask you a question? Shiloh, can I ask you a question? I don't get to ask people questions often other than how's the weather. Okay? But who wants to know? Who wants to know? Okay? My question to you is who, and it's not offensive and it's not meant to be blunt, who wants to know? Right? Who are you? Yeah? Right? That's all. That's a 78 card banger right there. That's like, dear, do you want to just spend the night and Netflix and chill and play cards? We can play with the big deck. Heck, I'll even trim the bushes so that our deck looks bigger. Haha, there's a candy store. And Jessie Q, she must be busy also. They're PVRing Game of Thrones. That's where they are. I know it. I just know it. But who are you now? It's okay to be interested. It's good to be interested. Because when we're interested, we're active and we're moving with the energy. Okay? Yeah, I couldn't agree more, Steve. Couldn't agree more. And I battled it in my life. I had the disease in management. I had that disease in management. Man, I went full Jimi Hendrix in my 20s. I wake up in a damn dumpster. Didn't matter. Because I knew it was safe. Because I knew the angels and the spirit guides, source and love were there. Okay? Hi, Safa. Welcome. It's good to see you. We were just wondering where the people that normally come to the campfire and check in with us, where they all are. And our theories include PVRing Game of Thrones, okay? Making it happen because it's a Sacral Chakra Tuesday. So they're out doing stuff, which is awesome. I'm well, thank you. Thank you for asking. How are you? Hi. Yeah, absolutely, Fireman. Bounce around the room. Hi, Ellie Jane. Welcome. Welcome to the vibe out, right? We're learning how to new age. That's a topic you would like to know more about? Well, there's a song, and I can't remember who sings it, but it goes like this. It goes, what goes up must come down. Spinning wheels have to go round, right? Or who was it that did it even better back in the days after the thing? It was, when you get to the bottom, you go back to the top of the slide, and you stop and you turn and you go for a ride. Then you get to the bottom, then you see me again. Yeah, yeah. Don't you want me to love you? Right? I think it was you too. I think that was Bono's version. Okay. Oh. Okay, Music Love. Sorry, I forgot I'm moderating too. I don't know if Still Standing's there with her tiki still. Okay, but I'm doing some moderating too. Have a great day. You as well. Yeah, that's it. Thanks, Steve. That's a music connection. That's a Led Zepp connect. Right? That's excellent. Yeah, helter skelter. And I don't really like get too political and drag up things back up into the light, but the whole story surrounding that, right? It's better to just we're that was last exit. We're past there, right? Thank you, Shiloh. Thank you for the well wishing. Feel welcome here. Settle in. I can't always engage this closely with the chat, but on the vibe sessions I can. Right? Angel J, how was your day, dear? Yeah. I want to know. I want to know. I know you might be feeling it, right? But how are you, the real you? How is the most innate, beautiful, gorgeous part of yourself today? Regardless of what's going on in the body, right? Just check in with spirit, as I know you are and that you do. It's beautiful. I'm the luckiest man on the internet, surrounded by such beautiful people. It's great. Well, maybe not surrounded. I'm sitting around the campfire too. I'm part of the circle. Sometimes gotta keep tricking my ego, right? Because he'll jump out there and I'm like, no, you just breathe, monkey mind. Just breathe. I feel like I'm doing an interview for CNN. That's okay. I'll answer your questions. But when it's like my thoughts, right? My thoughts might be a reflection of your thoughts because you and I are having the same conversation. It's okay. Don't be sorry. Say I'm sorry, silly. I'm Canadian. I say I'm sorry all the time. And I mean it all the time, but I say it way too much because it just feels so good to know that, like, people in Canada say I'm sorry because the people in India say namaste. I'm sorry because, the backbone of every religion, Shiloh, is that I'm going to treat you. And if you treat me the same way, we did it. We won. Right? That's all. Okay? Namaste. I acknowledge the spirit in you. This channel is actually really, sometimes comes unchained. We're really mellow tonight on this Tuesday. If you come for the Legends of Tarot program, or you catch us on a Saturday night, or when the vibe is hype, it gets unchained in here. It gets silly. So that's why namaste a while. Namaste. Namaste right here for a little bit. It's okay. Does workmate Nerlin like me? You're Capricorn. How could he not like a Capricorn? Silly, Capricorns are beautiful. And you're so smart. You're so wise, Safak. That innate, over there in Capricorn, that's a beautiful wave to be on when it's cresting. It really is. Enough inspiration, enough respect, okay? I think there's something going on with an inspiration and some respect there, Safak. Okay, I think there's a mutual respect and there's some inspiration happening there. Okay, you're welcome. Thank you for being a part of the program. Absolutely. Industrious, they call it. We're at 11:11. If Brianna shows up, oh, I'm going to lose my mind. 11 viewers, 11 likes, okay? Nobody leave or join or like until Brianna comes so it can be synchronistic. I'm just kidding. But it's been big for fourth dimension energies today. The time, the clock on the wall, and the numbers. 66, 77, 202s, 808s, 303s. It's all happening. I'm thankful. I'm appreciative of Taurus. Okay? And the appreciation probably shows because I'm a double Scorpio with Venus in Scorpio. So I have an opposition. I'm in opposition to the Taurus, and we're in the Taurus season time right now. Okay? It's like when Taurus season rolls around, people are strange. When you're a stranger, people are strange. Women seem wicked when you're a stranger. Faces seem ugly when you're alone. Okay? It's about the people. And it's about the nurture of the planet in Taurus. Okay? We, at the very kickoff to Taurus season, when the sun transited into Taurus, we had a program where we celebrated farmers, agriculture, just for the nature of what it was. You want to talk industrious and Capricorn? All earth signs, really. And Taurus is probably top dog. Right? That kind of thing. When it comes to that in progressive industriousness, connected with Gaia. So it is farm and agriculture type energies. Yeah, and Pleiadians for sure. I'm just the mechanic on the light ship. They're like, we have to go to the Pleiades. But the frame shift drive is busted and the solar winds aren't picking up the particle, or the frame shift drive isn't picking up the particle from the solar wind. So we have to go in and clean it out. We don't use wrenches anymore because they're the light ships. It's okay to be Palladian. Shea State, right? That kind of like Beastie Boys type stuff, right? We're a clan. And I don't talk politics or aliens here. Okay? You can get some at the candy shop, Shiloh. It's okay. We're fully non-judgmental here. You might be able to talk to Steve. He had some Gaia on the go earlier. Call it Gaia on the go. Getting back on the track for a little green bag. Gotta find just a kind for losing my mind. Up and I met so many 10 years ago. Still 11:11. It's great. Help me. That's the Beatles again there, Safak. Help me, help me, help me. Won't you please help me? Yeah, that's cool. I love that you're so learned in those ways, Steve. It's amateur hour, rookie season when it comes to me in astrology. Really. Thank goodness for my connection with the elements, or I wouldn't be able to, back in the day when I did readings via the telephone, long before the internet, we did them on, and I worked in a place where all the gifted people would come together. And back then they didn't have the software to enter in the birth date to get the printout. We actually had rulers and colored pens so that we could when we would go do a reading, and then you could go home and do the birth chart, and it could take if you were watching MASH or something on TV with Alden Alda, just having a good kickback with Hot Lips and Klinger, you might get one done in an hour, right? It was time consuming. Thank goodness for all this technology. It's for some of this. Okay. I'm Theresa and Angel J. I'm so appreciative of the fact that you guys can connect and talk in this open, safe space about those things. You can even turn me down. And what I recommend is turn on some chill music of your own on another on another tab, right? You can make it, It doesn't have to be ritual, delo, habitual. But if you're in your sanctuary, add to it. You can feel it. And the relaxation energy especially happens to air now because it's the time it is for me. Yeah, I was a little cold tonight, Fireman. It was a little breezy on my side of the campfire. It's like, to be honest, it was blowing snow where I'm at. Blowing snow, and tomorrow's going to be May, right? We got May the 4th. We got Star Wars Day and the full moon on that day. Cinco de Mayo the day after. There's some incredible legend actually coming up from the almanac in May. It's going to be great. And then the flower moon in Scorpio on I think it's the 18th. Yar. I come from the land of the ice and snow where the midnight suns and the hot springs blow. Right? My ancestors were crazy to live this far north. But you know what? Hey, that's the part of the wilderness I was meant to cry out from. To Gaia, to Source. Because on our journey, at some point, we all reach that. It's like borderline Dark Night of the Soul stuff, but it's like that awakening. Like we talked, Angel J and Steve, about when you realize, hey, we're only here for a blink of an eye, right? The drop of a hat. Hi, Lily. Welcome. Thanks for coming to the beach party. Be well. Be most excellent to one another. Okay? Bill and Ted style. And if you want, it can be Wayne and Garth style. Party time. Excellent. Right? Steve, it's your birthday? You say it's your birthday. Na. Oh, well, it's my birthday too. Yeah. Da-na. Right? No, it's not my birthday. I was just kidding because of that old song. They used to play it on my local radio station when someone would call in with a birthday. Don't forget, we're at WKRP in Cincinnati. Oh, it's on the 6th. Okay. Right on. Yeah, happy birthday. Right? And it's funny because someone asked what I thought of Taurus, and I have a very close Taurus in my life. And he is like the Almanac. We did a legend on the Almanac creator, and Robert B. Thomas, the longest published book in U.S. history, was in Taurus, and he shared the 24th was a birthday to a very important Taurus in my life, who is also a very industrious and prosperous and influential agriculturalist. So yeah, I feel really connected, and I feel that I'm in opposition. It's like the snake and the dog in the Chinese zodiac. We are old friends. Taurus and Scorpio, we are old friends. It's okay. Yeah. What a great number. Lily, how are you? How's the weather where you're at? You don't have to say where you're at. Just how's the weather? Let me know. Huh? Yeah, fourth dimension stuff. We've been talking about it all day. I was going to play in time, age, all that. I mentioned to Steve I was feeling too old for a couple caps. But that's okay. Had those times. Nice. I lived there for a time. I lived in California for a time. It was quite a time. And that was a time when we were into the caps. California, no doubt about it. Man, what a time that was. I was there back in the late 90s. How's the weather there? Okay. Feel into it. Blanket is comfy. We'll get back into the shuffle sounds here in a minute. No, it was Tupac. And somebody else. Can't remember. Dr. Dre, maybe? I remember because it had that apocalyptic video that accompanied it, where they were out in the desert in the Mad Max machines, and the get up and the garb. New York. I should get some songs to sing from New York. How are you, Angel J? Feel well. Be well. Big hugs to Angel J. Hi, Lily. How was your day? Yeah, really. I want to know. How was your day? You feeling good? Come on in. Put on a cup of tea. Cup of coffee. Or just some wine or whatever you like. Let's sit down and play some cards, okay? Waiting all day for this, okay? There's a little bit of ASMR. I won't lie. We put it in the title some nights to see who would come down the beach, but who says we can't fusion it in to bring more people into the love that we're sharing, right? Maybe somebody else listening to that really likes it, right? Did you, Maya? Oh, maybe I should keep it in the title then. Maybe our vibe will be a little quieter tonight, but maybe I will keep it in the title so people stumble in, right? We're catching stardust on the beach here. People deserve to know that this is going down, but at the same time, we're going to do it slow. We'll fly under the radar. Oh, it is? Okay, thanks. I think I was conflicted about, like, do we, don't we? I think I experienced some contrast moment there before I went, like, because I was like, whoa, what about the thumbs downs, right? Yeah, it's okay. That's good. It's good to know. You guys are great. It's an authentic place for authentic people. That's what the beach party is. We got a Zen garden, big fire, tiki torches. Yeah. Is that when they scratch, like scratch the microphone? Because like ASMR I found really interesting because like some people were just like saying comforting words and other people were like what I'm doing, like flipping pages of an old book or shuffling cards, right? And other people were like scratching the microphone and stuff, or they have their long nails and they're tippy tapping it on the thing. Yeah, that's fair. Wherever, because we all have those ascension symptoms. What's right for one isn't right for the other at that moment. Okay, watch for that in groups, in New Age groups too. What's right for you right now might still be right, but it's not quite right for me right now. If that makes sense. Okay, that's a pretty important message. I'm glad that came up, Theresa. Yeah, it's all about the nadis. They call it the nervous system. The nadis, they float down like a weeping willow or a weeping birch. It's like our nervous system. Have you ever seen the drawing at the doctor's office or in 5th grade textbook where it looks like it's all like strangly bangly, right? The nadis are like that too. And what they say, the shamans say, is that when the windstorm blows, the branches of the weeping tree, they get tangled up. They get knotted up, okay? And then, the caretaker or somebody or the tree itself begins to grow and it'll push back out until everything is flowing down nicely and properly without running across each other. And that's when the tree is the most healthiest, okay? It's like that with us. If you feel like a knot in your shoulder, maybe, or if you got trouble in your sinuses, right? You want to quiet your mind and breathe into those areas. Like take the prana right to where it hurts. Right? You do it with a quiet mind too, right? Not as much even stimulation as this. And then wherever you're feeling that discomfort, and you relax into it with your breath, the nadis it's like you be in the tree and like kind of like it all gets sorted out and it's like, it feels good again. So I get it. and the nervous system, the awakening process, all of it. The questioning, what is this ASMR? And it's not really a question. We talked about it the other day. It's because sound is so core to our unconscious, our conscious, and our subconscious. It's first in line at all three, right? In the beginning, there was a sound. There was a noise. There was a sound before anything. That's what the texts say. And you might know it to be true. Somebody's ever went, boo, right? It knocks on the door, all three levels of your consciousness at once. That's why sound is so, it is, that's why sound is so, there, it ends with that. I'm still learning too, right? Okay. We'll move up one more size here. We won't do these as long in the shuffle, right? Thanks, Maya. Wasn't me. I blank out sometimes when these messages and these vibrations come through. It's kind of an amalgamation, and it's like, if any of you know who Lee Carroll is and the Cryon books, at first tread lightly, but there is an understanding that's built through the work that he did about how much is coming from channel and how much the mind is filtering, or how much the mind is acting as like a Purell dispenser, right? A filter and an additive kind of at the same time. The mind is. The Gaia cards sound really nice tonight. Wow. You're on one of the small ones. Theresa, my mom, bless her heart if you're watching. Hi, Mom. Beautiful Gemini. If she brought me back a beach towel from Hawaii, and it has the map on it. I have it on my beach towel. And I'm so far away from Hawaii, it isn't even funny. No coffee for me tonight, Theresa, but I have a little bit of fizzy bubbly. I'm not going to drink too much of it tonight. I gotta work. I got a job and kids and stuff. Man, we're learning how to new age, but then I gotta disappear and go adult. Go adults, right? And we are verbing new age, as people have done with like adults, gifts, cafe. They've turned those words into verbs. Maybe that's how the sound is working, and our language is evolving, right? Maybe through trending, but things are like trending in patterns of speech like that. It's like, maybe that's just us evolving as a entire civilization, the human race, right? Who are we to know what's to come, right? We're just at the dawning of the age of Aquarius, right? We won't know what happens at the dawn of the age of Gemini until we go back there, okay? This has been so long ago. But we're feeling more creative control in our birth, death, and rebirth cycles right now, which is great. Which means the remembering is a little bit easier, and getting in touch, getting in tune, feeling aligned, feeling easier journey when we're into our remembering. When we get it and we can arrive there. Stories of the kids that are remembering their past lives all the way up to like 9-10 years old. And it's an important part of thems, right? Thems. It's one of my favorite words. With no curfew, yeah. And the transition, right, Lily? We talked about it. We start in diapers, and most of us end in diapers, right? When you're a kid, you gotta hide from your parents to go make out. When you're a parent, you gotta hide from your kids to go make out. It's It's like a mountain, you know. Do both. Go up and go down. To that gentleman that was in here asking about God and the secrets of the universe. That was kind of cool. Shiloh, if you're still around, please engage in the chat. Okay. Yeah, and Steve, I'm happy to see you hanging out and chilling. Absolutely. It's cool. Oh yeah, that's the one where he ages backwards, right, Maya? I haven't seen that. Is that a Brad Pitt or is that... Oh, I've heard about it so many times, and I think I've seen pieces of it. Right. Yeah. Just a tight, cool tribe. And the nice thing is like doing these dailies, sometimes the room for like time that's going by it's not always the same. It's different. Like these half dozen people will be at the beach tonight, and then a different night you might all be going out making your future, and a different half dozen people will be here, and it's a mingling. You know, some people will be here for like 3 days in a row, and then like we won't see them for like while they're out making their future for like 4 or 5 days, and it's nice the way that the chat works and the comings and the goings, the toings and the froings, right? It could have been. I don't know. I don't remember what I said, Steve. Sorry, I just wanted to thank you for being here. It might have came out. Hopefully it didn't align in a wrong way. Hey, Steve. Some cards want to come out a guy here. Would it be okay if I focus on you for the ones that come out? Yeah, we do. It's true, Lily. Cool. It's true, Lily. And even like some people, like this for me right now, I consider this part of my sleep time. Okay. I've really progressed to a place where I'm learning how to rest properly. And sometimes that only involves like 2 or 3 hours of like knockout sleep where I'm actually sawing logs like a lumberjack. Okay. It begins now. It begins when like we've got some computer on and but the relaxing music's here. But it's like the rest is more important than the actual sleep. Okay. I'm not really reading tarot right now. We're listening to tarot. So I'm not really working because that's the Legends program is my second job now because I wanted to do it daily. You cannot be defined. I believe that. April 6th. Or sorry, May 6th. Yeah, that's okay. We're not reading you, Steve. We're just we're listening to tarot. So I'll just pull the cards up. So basically, all we are doing is see what's there, right? Absolutely, Maya. I agree 100%. Took me a long time to learn that. I was that teenager that slept till 2 p.m, right? I didn't have Xbox Live to wake up to. I had Barney and the Smurfs. Beat it. I'm sleeping, right? Cool. They're getting close, but the guy it's a nice one to shuffle on right now. All right. Thanks for being here, everyone. Thanks for stopping in. If you've clicked in and you're like, what the heck is this all about? We encourage you just to engage in the chat because we're just vibing. That's all it is. This is the late night Akash. Okay, vibe session, right? Most nights it's a beach party. Some nights like tonight, it makes sense that we actually go to the library and just have a feel, okay? So funny. Some things the mind can't handle. Like which way to the Akashic library. Mind can't go, can't comprehend the map. Only the heart center. The mind can remember what it's feeling, though, what the body feels. We talked about it earlier, the acorn, the seed of the mind in the documentary Steve mentioned, and with Angel J, right? When we talked earlier about how the mind is the consciousness is a seed for the body. You know, if the tree dies, right, the seed doesn't. But if the seed perishes, there can be no tree. Okay? Think about it like in terms of that. And health is a big issue for everybody right now. Well, not for everybody. But like when I think collectively, when I think about like things like, you know, stuff flaring up, like inflammations, you know, hesitations, you know, and it's affecting physically. Absolutely. Very loud, Sue. Very loud, Sue. We gotta make it interesting. We gotta have content on YouTube, don't we? It's 2019. Okay, Steve. Here they come. They were ready. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be hard in that light. Maybe that's better for you guys. 3 of fire, the manifestation of passion, along with the card of intuition. If I attempted to define you, it would be dedicated master of your own journey. But I know that doesn't even do it justice, right? Because you said it, the more we think, the less we know. So those were cool cards to come up. We're going to switch decks now. We'll actually make it to the library in the Akash. Okay? It's really good. Nice small group tonight. That's nice. There's a couple nights the beach party went off for a while. Fireman was here. He saw it. Fireman, thank you for the acknowledgement. I think the potential exists within you too. Maybe in some things I could. The jack of all trades, the realist, the illest and the realist of gurus, right? I see that happening, right? It's Sacral Chakra Tuesday. We'll make it happen, right? We'll climb that mountain together. Yeah, we will. Oh, thanks, Theresa. I don't have a Twitch Prime, Amazon, PayPal button or any of that. I tell everybody I'm terrible at computers, and I don't. Other than this, I don't have much time for it, right? But these are known as the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. It's actually it's divergent in that it has 81 cards. Okay, the people that know this program on times where it gets a little unchained, we're non-linear. And that's a big part of the Akash program and the vibration section. It's non-linear, which I like it. Right? There's no rules if we're not hurting anyone. Right? That's that old debate, that kind of, you know, when we say we won, that's what we want back. Right? If we all understood innately and never did it, what a wonderful world this could be. Ba-na-ba-na-bum. Who put the bomb in the bomb? She bomb, she pop. Who put the dip in the dip, de dip, de dip? That kind of thing. Yeah, Charlie. Yeah, Charlie. Ha ha! Charlie. You bit my finger, Lily. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you for bringing the benevolent laughter. And if you haven't been to Candy Mountain, you got to go. You have to. You're Charlie. It's great. It's great. Live long. Absolutely. The well-wishing will continue on this channel. Be well. And as George Carlin told Keanu Reeves in the phone booth, be most excellent to one another. That's all it is. We're waking up. Right? We feel it. Don't we, Theresa? Don't we, Angel J? We feel these ascension type symptoms, right? Get as much resources as you can to feel and be well. We talked about it yesterday on the root chakra, right? Mom, eat your veggies. Go get some rest. Okay, it's all right. Good stuff. All right, not bad. Not bad. I think, we'll just keep vibing out and see what happens, right? Okay. If anyone would like some focus for the next cut that comes up, we can do that. Okay? We're at the library now. We're in the AKASHIC. And these cards are smooth. These cards are super smooth. Smooth operator. Smooth. You got it, Theresa. And Angel J. We throw it out there like a game of 500, okay? And if you don't mind, I'll focus on all 4 of you, okay? I can focus on everyone, right? But remember, you're the channel too. You're the intuitive, right? I'm not reading. I'm just pulling cards for people, okay? The difference between this and the program earlier today is that the channel, like not the YouTube channel, but the channel, that the window that I open when we do that program is now closed. We it's just the tarot, okay? It's just the tarot. There's no channel message there. That's the work part of it for me, okay? Is the channeled message through the wood dragon. Nice. We share the wood, Steve. Fireman knows that we share the wood here. We bring the wood to the fire. Haha. I'm also wood though, but I am wood snake. We have a lot in common, Steve. The stuff that we're interested in, things. I guess you've journeyed too, and you're ascending too. So it makes sense that a lot of the common knowledge and that we've come to know is resonating for both of us. Absolutely. Nice, Theresa. I've only been reading tarot for 21 years now. No, 22 years. Maybe that's why I'm having so much fun. It's a 22. It's 22, only 22 years. So still friggin' amateur hour around here. Right? And that's a fair request. That is an absolute fair request. Okay? I'm glad it says the. Though, I'm really glad it says the. I was doing it before the internet was a thing. Remember 1-900-499 a minute? You could call Miss Cleo. For those of you old enough to remember that. And I was old enough to be on the other end of the phone when people did call. We were doing it. There's just cool peeps. Cool peeps. Oh, that's cool. Twin boys. That's awesome, Steve. Congratulations to you back in the moment that happened. Give you a big pat, like cigar. Here's a cigar, but Because I'm sure it's been a great journey, given that. Right? And a meaningful journey. That's amazing. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Oh yeah, Fireman just got his cards. It's new. Hi Genesis. It's the Chinese zodiac. Firemen, right? We have it Western, and then there's Vedic astrology, and then there's the Chinese zodiac. So they have their New Year closer to the real New Year, the New Age New Year, the Gregorian New Year, and our Western astrology is. And I mean, it resonates because it's cultural based, but it's also global. The original global spiritual science astrology, right? Because we could all see the stars. Didn't matter if you were in Kathmandu or Timbuktu. You can look up and still see Mars. Hi Genesis, thanks for coming, vibing out the campfire with mini trips into the Akash. Okay. All right. Let's go back a bit. Theresa. Yeah, hi, Theresa. Yeah, we're back. Theresa, Angel J, and Maya. Please set your focus now. Theresa, Angel J. Okay, Theresa Monroe, Angel J. Okay, Maya. And Lily, you too. You too. Okay. The gents, you can opt in or opt out on this one. But the first split from the Akash is coming. And it's a highlight of the night. That's why we came. It's the Akash sesh. Okay? Cards for everyone. No reversals on these, though. But this is just the cards. Make sure I got it upright for everyone. Okay? And my lighting is terrible. Hopefully the imagery comes through. We have the waterfall and the willow. We won! The big W! Right? We are one. Right? The willow can't live too far away from water in order to be healthy. Okay? And the water can't help but fall in order to make it to the place where the willow wants to grow. All right? And Gaia spins. And as it goes, as the water flows, as the branches flow, right? This is all about flow. www.calm the heck down. Just calm down sometimes. Be the waterfall. Be the willow. Okay, be these things because they're energy. You have energy. You can align with it. Let your soul be free. Let your spirit journey far. It'll come back to you. You know where you are, silly. And wherever you go, that's where you are. But let your spirit travel. Be in the flow of this W. Right? What? What the heck? Why? Why did this happen? Who? Who the heck are you? Are you the willow or the waterfall? Do you say it like Stevie? Like whipped cream? Do you say it it's the W, it's the win. It's the big win. Maybe for some of you a big windfall. Right? Maybe for some of you it's the will I or won't I or just will because your will, power. It's our innate gift from source, from spirit. We can use it. Okay? It's good. We've got the forces. This is the 6 and the 2 of the forces. 62, you put these things together, it's magical things happen. Okay? 62, that number 62, could be 26, but that number has a spiritual place in my heart too. Okay? Right? Absolutely. Thanks for the split, Akash. That was a big one. Want to tell us about flow. Right? Street address. Theresa, street address. That's all. I almost remember them all, I think. Okay, we just came to the library to look at the Akash. Don't let my words. Take another look. What's the light behind that tree all about? Thank you, air. Thank you, light. Right? Thank you, air. Thank you, fire. Thank the divine masculine. We have the earth. We have Gaia and the water. We have the divine feminine. Saying, let's learn to flow together. Help me, help you, help me, help you. The nurture and the replenishment. Refresh yourselves. Refresh yourself. Okay? Let's take a look at the falcon on the willow card. See what he is. It's quite dark in here for this time. Yeah, dude. Condor, eagle, hawk, whatever he is. If you bumped into him by accident, he'd probably knock you off your motorbike. Okay? Absolutely. But what he's part of the force, right? Extension of Gaia from the treetops, right? Take flight. Brings up a funny thing, like, what is it? You know, I just wanna fly. Put your arms around me, baby. Put your arms around me, baby. I just want to fly. Right? That's what it does. He just flies around. Right? The birds that have the birds that don't fly, that's okay too. You'll get there. You could do it next time. Okay? We're human beings. We can't fly. We could do it next time. Right? You know, when the spirit's journeying far, far away, that thing, it's soaring like an eagle. It's flying like an eagle. Thank you for pointing that out, Theresa. I was too caught up in the W's. I'm glad you were looking at the pictures. Because I was just like, what? A willow? And a waterfall? Right? These are their relationships, right? Steve and I touched on it for a second because it was personal to us. Even this opposition. What's in opposition right now? Scorpio, right? There's some pretty mystical dreaming. And all the signs are deeply intuitive. And some of them expressed in such acute and accurate ways, it's mind-boggling. Okay? The ostrich. Don't try and outrun an ostrich. You'll get wrecked. He'll ruin you. Run you right over. The penguin slide. You the penguin slide if it's snowing where you're at. Right? Shout out to all the birds that can't fly. Right? Can we think of any more? The peacock. The chicken. Chicken. Right? Yeah, feeling healing. Right? Feel it, heal it, feel it, reveal it, heal it, feel it. Something like that. Nice. Hope everyone's well out there tonight. Thanks for being here. How's your day? Sit down, tell me about it. Let's play some cards. We'll cook dinner later. It'll be okay. You know? There's no rules. We go get a wrap later. But right now, I just want to find out how you are. Okay. Oh, the dodo. Absolutely. 5 hawks. Nice. They were cruising together. That's interesting. Group of them. That is very interesting. Wonder if there was a nesting problem. I wonder if they had a home emergency kind of thing. good. Did you guys pick up on all the abundance going on in those cards as well? There was a lot there, wasn't there? Forces. There was the 2 and the 6 of forces. Force to be reckoned with. What are the forces in your life that allow you to nurture and to grow? Okay. What are the forces in your life that allow you to be able to go with the flow? Right? It's that good feeling inside. It's the intuition to feel like it's all right. And somebody mentioned it earlier in the track. The protection. Divinely protected. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. All right. We've been through each of the decks once. I'm coming up to maybe being able to be on for just a little bit longer, but I'm going to need a quick segment of refreshment. Okay? Could turn up the relaxing music for you for a bit and chat for a time. And I will try to make haste and be back as soon as I can. It won't be long. People that watch regularly know it's only a minute or two. And it is it's a little bit of a quieter vibe than we're used to, and it's good. I really enjoy that, okay? You out tonight? Okay, thanks, Steve. Thanks for coming in. You're not wrong. Love is all that matters. Yeah, no, thank you. Appreciate it, Maya. Thank you. Welcome back, Standing Still. Nice to see the blue tiki. Good night, Steve. Oh, midnight? Yeah, go get some sleep. That's what I'm planning. That's what I'm saying. In another hour, it'll be midnight for me. So, and then we'll probably have to call it to the next stage of relaxation, getting into the gap. Okay. Still standing. You came in right as I was going for a moment of refreshment. Okay. I'll be right back, everyone. Keep each other company and say hi to all if anyone new comes. Okay. It's a quiet night at the beach, and I like it. Okay. All right. Hi, still standing. Thank you. Thank you for the big orange button today. Cheers to you. Thank you for that. Thanks, everyone. I just had to go refresh my thank you. All right. Thanks, Fireman. When we start back at the beginning, we'll cycle through them twice, and that'll be vibing. That's what we're doing. Vibing out. It's going to be I have this feeling I'm going to sleep really well tonight, and I'm pretty happy about that. I hope you all have really restful sleeps and great dreams and good visions. I wish that for all of you. Wish you the best in all these things. Because we're here doing it. We're vibing out. Learning how to new age. A little ASMR kick in there. I don't know. For what reason? Maybe we're meant to say, hey, come on, if you want to hear some sounds, come chat with us. Because we listen to the video too. We listen to it. Yeah. Yeah? That's good. I like the way you describe it. It's incredible. Because there's no other word I feel that we have that could encapsulate that experience other than incredible. It's great. And the more credence you give to the meaningfulness behind it, the more it grows and it nurtures, and it can be even more rewarding, right? People and lucid dreaming, right? The effective training of the unconscious to conscious, right? But even then, it's a very some people will be experts in it, of course, but I find it a very tough place to get to. And then when you're there, it's kind of like I let my spirit do its traveling, its journey in the unconscious. I let it stay there because there's a lot to be said about the mystery of life, not knowing always what it's all about, you know? Even if you were a guru, even if you were a guru from that show, even if you were a guru, it wouldn't be exciting if there wasn't anything left to know or anything left to see. Right? And if we're ever feeling that way sometimes, just because the general apathy towards maybe whatever it is that you're faced with, right? Let's remember not to let it trickle over into the other areas. We don't want to stunt our growth with apathy. So let's keep mystery, okay? Mystery can be a little freaky, but hey, it's better than the same old, right? Kinda. Escape room. Nice. Going to the club. And escape room. The locked room. Yeah. Aerospace engineering. Incredible. Driving that train, hot on cocaine. Casey Jones, you better watch your speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind. And you know that notion just crossed my mind. We're listening to tarot. Listening to some soft sounds too. It's nice. It's just one of the random ones, Theresa, that was copyright free. That was offered by another channel. Okay. Relax music. What's a channel? I don't post the description, the link, but it's hashtag relax music, right? There's a lot of other stuff out there too that's very good. Personally, I just like the general vibe. I don't need to feel like the people that are doing it has to be 432 hertz, or it has to be, you want an 8, 9, 7, 6 Hearse. Hi, Genesis. Thanks for being here. Hello, Misty. Henry Lemongello. Hello. Thanks for being here tonight. You've caught us in the AKASHIC program. You caught us. We're at the beach party. We're having lots of fun, you guys. I'm happy a couple more awesome people showed up. Okay, and Sungea here too. Genesis, you're on the list. I can give you a star for being here tonight. Okay, just so I don't forget. Okay, you're so awesome for coming in and out and bouncing around the room. Okay, I gotta go to G. Bear with me for a minute. This is Genesis. Okay, you get your star. Got ya. Okay, but we're just vibing out tonight. But if you like what I'm doing, so the channel message through the tarot is not, that window is kind of closed. It's not like the Legends of Tarot where I'm channeling messages through the tarot. This is just more relaxation, vibing out and chatting with everyone and getting to know one another. Okay, I put SMR in the title because you gotta listen to the video too. Well, you don't have to, but for the card shuffling, I find it pleasant and I do it anyways. So I thought, heck, why not see if anyone looking for ASMR could stumble into a little glitch in the matrix and find benevolence and find out about how to new age. That's the hashtag I want to use. Right? Oh, thank you, Maya. Special. Aerospace engineering. Wow. I don't want to play chess versus you. I don't know if you play chess, Maya, but I feel like I might get blown up, right? And Sungea, how are you? And Misty, please let us know, how is the weather where you are, and Sungea as well. Right? How are you? Come on in, have a cup of tea, or brew some coffee, or drink a wine. We're at the beach party. Okay? Come on in. It's good. How was your day? I really want to know. Just 4 right now, Lily. I gave a whole bunch away not too long ago. I was up to like 8 or 9, and then I gave them away because I took a year off from doing this, from reading tarot. So when I say I've been reading tarot for 22 years, that's how, from the time from when I started to now, and I haven't been doing tarot consistently through for 22 years. Right? Comes and goes. You come and go. Come a chameleon. Red, gold, and green. Hosangea. It's kind of off with weather, some light winds. Yeah, I was experiencing that today as well. And the sky was dull and hypothetical and falling one cloud at a time. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it is. There's more snow right now where I'm at. I get to go out in the snow tomorrow morning to get in the work truck. And it's gonna be May. Oh man, that's all right. It's okay. We'll make the best of it. It could be fun to roll a snowman, because where I'm at, it could be snowing, and 20 minutes later, it could be like all melting in perfect snowman snow. So I could find a brown sticky stick, a couple of those, and a carrot, and a couple. What could we make it? Like a gumdrop eyeball. Take a couple gumdrops out of the jar just for eyeballs. Absolutely. We were talking about weather, and we were connecting a couple people born here in Taurus that have been on the program lately, Misty. We were acknowledging back to the 24th, on the day right around the day we first started, and how, because somebody asked in the chat, somebody was here asking about my thoughts on God and the center of the universe. It felt very like 2020-ish, so I was like really throwing them like esoteric type answers. But he asked, okay, where was I going at? Somebody asked, what do I think of Taurus in general? And so I just went back to the holiday we created that day. It's Old Farmer Day for Thomas, right? And for everybody. Aerospace engineer, Maya, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay? We'll say cheers to that. Sometimes you wanna go. Brought to you by the good people at Thank You Water. Find them at wthankyou.anywhere. Or dot right now, sorry. That's great. Cheers. You wanna be where you can see. Your troubles aren't all the same. You wanna go where everybody knows your name. Or names plural. If you're Henry Lemon Jello. Oh, that's good. And I've been actually voicing Tonga in just off the cuff, just from innate, from that day when we were talking, thinking of Gaia and that energy center. I have a geologist friend that brought up a map of the world today, and I was like, "Where's Tonga? Show me Tonga." It was good. So I looked something up today too. That's good. Goody gumdrops. Yeah. Okay, and if anybody's out there that wants to set an intention right now, the Casey Bones deck, well, it's ready to split. It's ready to split. We're ready to go into the next one. It should be good. About a minute or two. Okay, so that person, that thing, that situationship, or that journey that you want to focus on, right? You guys do all the heavy lifting. You're all the clairvoyants. You're the mediums, especially tonight, because I'm not channeling tarot. I'm just listening to tarot, shuffling. Absolutely. Hi, Hanifa. Thanks for coming back again tonight. See, Hanifa knows that we throw beach parties, and that's it. We have more people coming in. So Sungaya under S gets a star. Misty, thanks for being here. So what we're doing for the free readings program is we're handing out stars to people when they come. So you might not get a reading every time, but the more stars you gather up when I go to do it, then that's how we do it. And we found it was kind of a cool, non-linear way to make sure it's stayed awesome. And it's very good. And Hanifa, under the H. Bingo. H isn't in bingo, silly. Can't be under the H. Right? No, it can be for Hanifa. Right? Under the H. Star. Oh, yeah, Maya. Absolutely. Absolutely. Star for Maya. Okay? There we go. Sometimes I have to write the name in one star because it's like I have columns on here that when I go to put all the stars that have been gathered into an actual format that I can read, then I can even do it more properly. Right? And I think I even said it right, more properly. Okay, good. Absolutely. Love you too. Thanks, Misty. Okay. And 2 minutes goes by so fast. Wow. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. So things we discussed today, the Neptune conjunction with the moon, okay? How our deeper levels of feeling, right? We talked about this kind of weird time energy that's going through, and at the same time it's causing the 808s and the 303s and the 66s and the 77s going on. They're kind of popping all day like popcorn. It's because this kind of this funky 4D energy was moving through at the time, and some people might have been all up in their own world, unwoke, and it might have caused some contrast, but that's okay. Buddy in traffic taking a selfie because he got a new cover on his headrest. He wants to look cool. For Monkey Mind, wants him to look cool, right? And that's all right, but it's the contrast. It's the little things we had to look out for with the kind of some of the time stuff playing into it today. And then we talked about, on the legend, we talked about Casey Jones, which ironically enough, for those of you that last night, I named my little playing deck Casey Bones, and I wasn't aware that the legend was actually the next day. I forgot all about the memorial to Casey Jones. The Tennessee Railroader saved all those people's lives. Back the year was 1900 flat, 1900, and he did that. He sacrificed his own life at the front of the train to continue to apply the brakes right up until the collision and slowed the train down enough to save everybody else on the train. It was an incredible legend. If you go back to the start of that, the first time I almost ever cried on YouTube. That's the kind of the things we talked about today. And that Neptune Moon conjunction. I was brought to tears by something that I was like, wait a minute, I'm going to give that a longer look. I want to pay attention to that. It's been an interesting kind of day. And now we're just in the vibe session of the Akash. And here it comes. It's ready to split. It's ready. It's ready to split. Okay, here everyone. From the KC. A 2 of Swords and a 3 of Wands. Okay. We don't necessarily have to make that decision right now. We don't have. Who's telling us we have to? And if we do, if we rely on that for security, it's kind of like, well, maybe we go into more 3 of Wands. Maybe we look out to new horizons. Maybe we wait for a different ship of a different nature to come into harbor for us. Right? A lot of people going through questions of career changes right now. It's when you kind of get into the matrix to begin with. How did Neo get out of the matrix? They offered him a new job, silly. That's how he got out in the first place, because they offered him a new job. For pop culture, if anybody remembers the Matrix, the actual one, the movie. Okay, very, very. So, how are you going to decide when it comes to what's important to you? But you don't have to answer that question even for yourself. You can allow yourself to say, I'm going to slow down. I'm going to give this some feels. I'm going to give this some vibes before monkey mind puts any pressure on me to make this decision or feel like I'm losing time. You don't have to. If you feel like you do, then give her, do it, and do it from a place of spirit manifest, right? This is 3 of Wands. This is spirit manifest. Okay, you can do it. It's Sacral Chakra Tuesday. Say that 10 times fast. It's Sacral Chakra Tuesday. Make it happen. Go make lemonade. Make friends. Make up a story. Make your bed. Make love. Make your future. Yeah. We'll vibe for a minute. I'm glad. Cherry Blossom, welcome. And I'll put you down for a star there. And you guys all set your own intentions so that all be resonating in different ways. So you must have set a strong intention, Cherry Blossom, under the sea for Cherry Blossom. Okay. Yeah, right? Goes great. Maybe I could add lemon to the thank you water. Maybe I'll start doing that. I'm going to stock up. It's a good idea. It's a great summer citrus. I enjoy lemon a lot. Oh, Theresa, did you not get your star? So, Theresa, they're for the free readings. So it's a combination of early in the program, the people that come in early and continue to engage with the chat get the free mini reading, okay? But also, as it goes on, the people that show up to chat and be a part and even just, resonate with others' readings. When you have the stars and I see you there, then I put you on the board because it's like, wow, I haven't read for you in a while, right? Or we've been vibing so long, it's actually time for me to read for you, right? Which is kind of nice. A nice way to do it, just in case our phone blows up. I don't know if we'll be able to fly under the radar forever, right? We got trolled last night. It was okay, right? Absolutely, Misty. It was cold on the beach today. For me, anyways, snowing here. So let me get back into this for a minute. Excuse me, folks. I brought my Annette Funny Jello Beach Blanket Bingo. Right? Bringo. There you have it. Okay. So I brought my comfy. Right? I call it my Knight of Cups blanket. Because it reminds me, one day the night becomes the king, right? And I'm deep water. And Neptune is conjunct with the moon, so I'm allowed to express how I feel. And we all are, each and every day, actually. Jupiter doesn't have to align with Mars, and if the moon is in the 7th house, doesn't matter. We were here for it at the dawning of the age of Aquarius. And anyone watching later, maybe at the dawning of the age of Gemini, 6,000 years down the road, this is the way we did back then, and we knew it. We won. This is the new age. We made it. That's why I'm confident this message is still, because I wanted to leave it here for you. Because we won. It's not all doomsday. We're making it up as we go along, right? Sacral Chakra Tuesday. Making it. We won. It's going to be okay. Because there's so many of us becoming #woke. Authentically #woke. Okay, not just that, peace will rule the planet. Just like they said in the jingle. Right? Peace will rule the planet. We'll make it that way. So that we can be liberated. Because we won't have any need to hurt one another. Right? We've moved past that. That's the old energy. That stuff's happening over there. Right? We're literally shifting it. Multiverse style. Frame shift drive. Right? I'm that Palladian mechanic. Working hard in the Scotty's engine bay. I'm giving her all she got. But we gotta get back to the Pleiades, Captain. Right? Dilithium crystals and stuff. Not just the light ships. Right? Gotta go there on business. You gotta go to Pleiades on business. It's okay. Hop on board. The engines are running smooth. We'll go. We can do what we want. Right? Because we're living in that liberated time. Where we will be, and we'll have more creative control over life at like the death rebirth cycle. Easier time remembering it, right? Absolutely. Sorry, I think my chat froze everybody, and I was gapped out. What could be a good combo word for both ranting and gapped out at the same time? Ramped out? I was absolutely, ramped right out, coming unchained, as it were. Tickles, what a beautiful word to describe that feeling. Because Angel J and for some of the others, we were talking about ascension symptoms. I feel a lot of mine in my throat chakra, and honestly in my heart energy too. Those are the chakras. Anyways, back to you guys. I mean, it does. Gives you something. Gives you tickles. Right? We talked about it, the nadis and the nervous system and that weeping willow tree. How all of the little tinglies and our little titsy toes down in Pisces and our fingers, we can direct the prana right to them for our healing. We really can. So along with some of the symptoms, sometimes it's tickle time. That's some awesome time is tickle time, right? Yeah. We're just vibing. Okay. So the colors, Firemen, that are associated, they're for like the visualization process, right? You can it's a pretty, and each has its own harmonic sound. You can Google and find out what the harmonic sound for Vishuddha, this one. You can find out the harmonic sound for it. And you can say it like silently in your mind, or you can hum the sound when you're focusing on that area, directing your prana to it. It'll start spinning again. Man, I had to get out with a wire brush when I first started waking up because there was millennia of rust over my heart chakra energy. That thing had shut right down. I was a bad guy. Okay. Thank you, Hanifa. And we're grateful that you're here to join us. It's really good. Sure, whatever we can do to help. Excuse me, everyone. I'm having throat chakra issues too. It's all about our expression, our throat, our mouth, our voice, what we bring in. And I'm here on the vape stick. I indulge once in a while too. We're all learning, we're all students. No, far from saying that I'm there yet, or even close. I'm still at the bottom. I'm still swimming around. All this water energy. You go right ahead, Cherry. Okay? Whatever release, right? We don't have to even define that emotion. Allow it to be, and we can understand it later. Exactly. And the one thing that you always know is that you never know. I have a Pisces friend that told me that when I was young. It was great. Very Lao Tzu. Although that wasn't in the book, right? The love that can be named is not the eternal love or the Tao or what is source for you. And who wants to know? Who are you? Deep down inside, right? Some of that starts there, very much in root chakra stuff. But sacral chakra Tuesday. When we're making lemonade, right? Who was I making lemonade? We were talking about it. It's like, go make some lemonade. Right? Oh, nice. Bonsai class. Oh, that's amazing. That's good stuff. Topiary. Topiary. I like we were talking earlier too about how the Almanac guide that I check out often honors the botanists of the world. Can you imagine, as a civilization, the brave souls that went out and just ate the flora and fauna, tried a little bit of everything? Wow, some of that must have been a rough go, as we would say in Canada. That's a rough go, bud. You don't want to eat the wrong thing. Okay. Nice. Hello, beautiful Cancers, the love makers of the zodiac. We talked about the power of Taurus too a little bit earlier. What that's all bringing into it. Number 0 point. Couldn't have said it better myself, Maya. The wise man knows nothing, only the fool knows. We're Lao Tzu tonight. We're Lao Tzu. Very good. I'm glad I was wondering if he's going to come to the beach. It's like looks like Lao Tzu is here. Right? Doesn't matter about if it's the king or the queen of pentacles. Doesn't matter if it's the divine masculine or the divine feminine. Once you take it one step beyond, right? For those of you that far ahead in your journey, that's great. But we're here because we're all at different parts of our journey, and we're learning how to new age together. We're waking up. We feel it in our bones. Casey Jones. Okay? Yeah, it's enough to make our systems blow. I come unchained all the time thinking about how awesome we've done, and we're all doing as we hand in hand we walk towards it. Like all of the folk songs. Welcome to the new age. Yeah, in the Gaia deck, the dragons are the aces. You can imagine anything you want with an ace of wands or an ace of swords. Right? You can experience what you want with an ace of pentacles or an ace of cups. Okay? The aces. Right? All right, let's get back into some more shuffling. We got to get through these one more time before it's time to say goodnight. I better get to work. Well, it's not work. Sorry. We're vibing. But we're doing it because we're listening to tarot. So now we're moving up to the mystic. We're moving up to the traditional weighted 78 card. Okay? It's a nice sound. Come on in. Play some cards, dear. How was your day? It's ASMR. Let's come on. Let's have some fun. sure. I'd love to play Crazy 8. Really, I want to know what happened. How are you feeling? You know. We'll play another hand. Just shuffle for a while. Every day I'm shuffling. There was a whole bunch, Maya, earlier. It was Dusty Blue had a birthday the other day. And was it Mary? I think Mary was here earlier. And Steve S. You know. Bull in a china shop. He really was. He's advanced. He's Jimi Hendrix experienced. He's Imagine Dragons woke. He's a musical archive. And we didn't define him in the cards we pulled for, but he was like the something of his own mastery. He was the guided. Yeah, you're right. Okay, Theresa, thanks for coming tonight. Feeling the vibe. This is it's like we were saying, the people coming and going, even hour to hour at our little beach party in our Zen garden. You know, we got a different dozen people, you know, than we had an hour ago. And those different is like maybe half of them were here last night with other different people. It's good. Tauruses, Cancers, right? Scorpios, Capricorns, you know, it's good. Right? Exactly, Maya. Exactly. Think about it. So much to consider. Every decision, every moment that's happened, the reality that's happened to you has led you to this moment, the ever-present moment. And this one it'll lead to the next. And it's very benevolent. It is. Oh, sorry, dear. I'm going to wreck the cards. Right? And just vibing out, you know. It's a good sized room and we're chilling. Or the chat is frozen. One of the two. It's okay. Hopefully. And we'll ask you to set your intentions again for when the mystic is ready to split. Because we're at the library. We're opening up books. That's what we do when we're in the Akash. This is the late night at the Akash. Okay. Yeah. I think my chat froze for a moment now. The messages coming like gangbusters. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got gumdrops in my tummy. Oh, yeah. The bubblegum music. We were feeling that last week for sure, Hanifa. It's cool that you're catching that wave. Really good. Yeah. Oh yeah, we were talking about that. We're actually we're already there. For me at least, this is part of my sleep, my rest time. I'm glad I get to share it now consciously. Don't have to worry about, oh my God, the consequences of sleeping through your alarm. Even though they'd be there. I'm Canadian, I would say I was sorry. Okay? Right. So security, you know? And it's what's left of the old energy, the residual energy, right? All that stuff's happening over there. We'll come out of it. We're like the pioneers, Maya. We defeated that fear in the dawning of the age of Aquarius. That's when we put it down. We slayed the last dragon, right? Like George did yesterday. The legends are jam-packed now. It's that time of year. They were really lean through Aries. The amount of like really notable, amazing inspirational legend. The almanac guide, it got a little thin. That's okay. We had tarot. There's some cool ones coming up. And part of my guilty little pleasure from doing the Legends of Tarot is I get to read about them, and then pick up knowledge. Sometimes I have fun at work and I drop the knowledge that day, and I'm like, not to connect, but to say, hey, it's a little known fact, but are you aware? Right? We can use it to pull a message from it. That's the start of that channel. The one I use for channeling messages. The window's closed right now. We're just listening to tarot. SMR style. I put it in the title. Okay. Yes. Yes, we all. Intention and then attention. So you set the intention and then you pay attention to it. Right? And then the mystic will split and we'll look at the cards. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for being you. It's all good. You're making your future. You're doing it. Stepping out. We are glad to have you back. Thank you for coming back, still standing. So glad, Henry Lemon Jello, if you're still here, sorry if I missed saying goodbye to you. I hope not. Hope you got to stay and vibe out with us for a while. Thank you. It means so much to know, to say hi. Yeah, thank you. It's kind of cool because, like, I know how many people's here, but I can't see everybody that's here. I only see the people that are chatting. That's why. I can feel you there. Maybe, yeah. Still, and if you have to step out for a second, like still standing, it's good. Yeah, 8 or 9 people in the chat. It's good. But it doesn't render me a list of people that could potentially be chatting. It only shows me people that are chatting. Okay, everyone. It's ready to split. Let's do this. Okay? For everyone, please set your intention now. Okay? That's awesome. And wherever you go, that's where you are. Okay? We're not taking reversals on this. Okay, another 2. 2 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. We can feel the energy of this time of year. We wouldn't never deny with all the knowledge we have that it's a time of personal growth. That it's time of a progression. You know? The means and the ends, right? You hear that old adage, do the ends justify the means? Let's think about that now from an emotional base or an energetically based, right? Of what you're putting in, juxtaposed or held up against the light of what you actually want, what you're actually working for. Okay? What is it all about? The 10 of Pentacles has deep-reaching stuff. It's not surprising it comes out on an AKASHIC type energy, right? Or a vibing type energy, right? Because this is the remembrance of your soul families, okay? And your soul lovers and your binary star, aka your soulmate. We're really kind of coming together and learning how to New Age. And tarot has been a catalyst in a way in this journey, to say that it starts with that recognition of our desire to be a part of love and to experience love each and every lifetime. You know, refining it like a diamond, you know, in a furnace, right? And look, it shows up in material things, right? But the Five of Pentacles, one of the most spiritual cards in the deck. Let's look at the imagery. Let's look at the decision making, right? You could get with this. You could get with that. You could get with them, or you could get with us. But at the end of it all, remember that no matter how far away it seems, no matter how much the distance you are willing to go for it, at the end of the journey, you're going to be much wiser for it. Okay? So find that balance. Find that place where the Two of Pentacles, you don't have to juggle them anymore. You don't have to be a card of juggling anymore. That you can have both in balance. Okay? Comes back when we split the other deck earlier, it said the same message. Okay, so somebody's intention is very strong. It said the same message. Careful, don't be forced into a decision by some ding-a-ling. You might share love with the ding-a-ling. That's why I say ding-a-ling, right? Okay, family and things of that nature. Okay, so that was a split on the Mystic. We'll move up one more deck. The decks get heavier up as we go. Not heavier. This is the big one here now. This is the Dreams of Gaia. This is the thickest, the 81 card. It's the largest. It makes a cool sound. It's very audible. And it's SMR. We can do it. It's Tuesday. It's Subway. It's a Tuesday at Subway. We're making it what we want. Or what was it? We are drinking beer at noon on a Tuesday in a bar that faces a giant car wash. And the good people of the world are scrubbing their cars in skirts and suits as best they can. What is it? All I want to do is have some fun. I got a feeling I'm not the only one. Right? And the bartender looks up from his one ads. All I want to do is have some fun. Yeah, it's a good deck. I like it too, Theresa. It was the only one I had in my last generation. It was just the two of them. This one and the Mystic, those are the only ones that I elected not to give away. Because sometimes there's so many tarot decks now. You kind of want to go with the one that speaks to you the most. But you know what? Maybe that each and every one of them has a little whisper for you, right? With the resonant energy and however you connect, guides you to the right deck for you. Right? Just gotta check, make sure I'm not burning my house down every once in a while. The candles are giving her, right? Get the lighting just right. How cool would it be if we got so advanced that our golden healing light and our white light, our divine white light, if they actually we were all able to see those lights in ourselves and in others, we could use it to light the room. We wouldn't have to draw on Gaia for our electricity. We could be the fireflies, right? And then light a candle if you needed to recharge your batteries. We could be what do they call it? Off the grid, right? Or off the syringe, however deeply our dependency is, right? We still use it once in a while. We'd need it to connect on chat, sillies. Or we just actually go and rent one, because you can rent an entire island now. We could go rent an island and actually have the beach party in real life, like one weekend only style, where we just all went and did it. And if anybody didn't have the cash dollars or the ways or means to get there, we'd have so much abundance that we could get them there regardless, right? Making an event, right? It'd be cool, wouldn't it, Maya? Absolutely. Anifa, wee! I like that energy. Anifa, we pulled the waterfall and the willow. It made me think of the wind and the wilderness and wildlife. Wow. It's a W nature energy. It was really cool. We pulled when the last time we split the Akash. It was whoa. What? Who, what, when, where, why, how, and whatever may become of it. What dreams may come. Right? We talked about that movie came up tonight. The healing through the laughter and the benevolence. Right? Or just the heightening of the awesomeness of the ever-present moment. So you ever laugh for a full minute? When you're a kid, did you ever think something was so funny that it laughed till it hurt so much in the lower jowl that you would like crumple over from gut pain? Man, we need to inject that energy back into our business, back into our lives. Okay? Yeah. And the wind in the willow played T42. What is it? As I was walking down Rubador Square, not a chill to the breeze, but a nip to the air. From the other direction, she was calling my eye. It could be an illusion, but I might as well try. She had rings on her fingers and bells on her shoes. And I knew without asking she was into the blues. Beautiful whispering willows, the weeping ones. Man, this deck is like, wow. You feel the wind coming up off it when I flip the shuffle. It's fun. We're up all night to shuffle cards. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night to get lucky. Yeah. That's awesome, Angel J. Be well. Everybody, big well wishes, prayers, hugs. Anything for Angel J. She's waiting on some. She's waiting to be well. Wait no more. What? Be well. No more waiting. You know. The whispering willow says, "Win. You'll win. Win this one." Like a little kid at Little League. Remember? And the little ones are like, "We won. We won. We won." And us new age woke parents are like, "We are one. We are one. We are one." Would that be funny? Is the fireman still here? Did he? Oh yeah, I said the name. It shows up in the chat. That freaks me. It happens so much. We talked about this day. The 66s, the 77s, the 202s, the 808s. Nothing sounds quite like the 808, right? Haha, yeah, 1111s. I felt bad because at the end of the Legends program, Brianna 1111 came in and she was like, "Where are you at with readings?" And I was like, literally, like, we were 1 minute away from the end of the program. So, and I was hoping she'd come back tonight, but she didn't. And that's okay. Right? Really? It's a password to my luggage, too. Because who cares? If you've gone to that much point where you're trying to get in them, you've already got the bag. Make it easy for you. I already forgot about the bag, obviously, because you took it. And now you're trying to get into the lock? Well, here, it's 1111. Right? Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Figure that out. Exactly. 1 hour time. We explored the depths of time in 4D actually when we were in March, right? The Ides of March. Cleopatra, Mark Antony, Ptolemy even made the program. It's great. Celestial mathematics. We could know where we were because we could see the stars. It's great. Okay, I think this Gaia deck is ready to split. Okay, everybody, get ready to set your intention again. Okay, if you're paying close attention. If I'm just on in the background, and if it's hi, Mr. Kitty or Dexter the dog, if it's you that's listening, just be well. Do your thing. You've heard that before, hey Maya? Yeah, so the March 15th to the 17th. If you go back, the Legends of Tarot videos were just videos. They weren't live streamed in March. And I did go into depth and detail about how Julius Caesar was assassinated, and they were going to assassinate Mark Antony too, but they decided not to the night before, but he fled anyways, and he ran off to Cleopatra because none of those ding-dongs knew how to tell time back then. Cleopatra and Mark Antony were a little closer because they had the kind of the science of the day from the Egyptians, right? The perfect mathematics, right? But they didn't even know. Their equinox kept falling further and further back into their count. They were just ding-dongs, right? But then Claude Ptolemy was like, okay, this is how it works, right? Every once in a while, I can see the difference between the contrast where this was, where it is now. So based on that, I know where it's gonna be. So they started marching and watching the progression of the stars, right? As the seasons changed. And that allowed them to navigate the oceans. It allowed them to find the outer planets, right? Find their Uranus and find, Neptune. And with that, it began the proper marking of time and the 4D energy. And I can't remember the exact dates around Ptolemy. It's a big deal. But it was a long time ago. Very long time ago. Thanks. It's just what I got to learn by being in love with the legend of the day. They're off to find the hero of the day. Right? It's cool. Yeah, for sure. Oh, and then in Hollywood, obviously, who was it? The one that had all the husbands. Liz Taylor. And so they played the story of Cleopatra. She played Cleopatra in the movies in the 50s. And they timed and was it Richard Burton, I think, played Mark Antony. Can't remember if that's right. But anyways, they actually, as a result of filming that movie, Liz Taylor and Richard Burton fell in love. And they got married on the Ides of March. The day, coincidentally enough, like 2,000 years later, right? They made the movie about it. They fell in love like Cleopatra and Mark Antony did. Although it wasn't like she got married like 8 times, but and they got married on that same day. So was it like Hollywood buffering? Like, was it intentional because they knew the date, or was it just like a natural progression of things, right? They got married on the Ides of March. But I don't know how real synchronistic or relevant it is considering how many times she got married. That's okay, Liz. That's okay. And if you don't know who the people I'm talking about are, I apologize. Some people will resonate. Sometimes I go more pop culture, and some things it's kind of like you wouldn't know about WKRP in Cincinnati, right? if you didn't know about that back then, like if you weren't around, some things are just there. They're before our time. But as you get older, we earn a certain appreciation for the things that were before our time. Like the botanists before us, right? The pioneers, the ancestors, all that stuff, right? Broadcasting from a safe place, because it's all treaty land. I'll trade you some land, right? Doesn't work. Wherever you go, that's where you are. Okay, the guide deck flipped. So we'll present the Nine of Fire. This came up quite a bit towards the end of last night's Akash program too, right? If you see it, you can be it. Because you know how. It's a Nine of Wands. You know the best version of yourself. You know what that looks like. Somewhere innately you do. Right? So go do it. Go make some lemonade. Go make friends. Go make your bed. Go make love. Go make up a story. Right? We're just chill and vibe out. We're winding down. So let's split this deck. Okay? We'll find some deeper levels of rest very soon. There'll be this one and then one more split of the Akash and our journey through the late night Akash. And our party at the beach will wind down. And this wasn't even really a party tonight. This was more of like a social gathering, a get-together, right? No trollers came down the beach. That was nice. Not a ton of people from the Legends program that were just like they were reading. They didn't filter over because like the tarot was, or they're just out doing it. It's Sacred Chakra Tuesday. Well, it's the end now. Wednesday now. Okay, we're moving up into that lower Tao, that solar plexus center. Okay, make sure that one's working for you, right? You can do it. It's the motto of that one. Just do it. Nike style. You can do it. Okay? Don't know if my chat's frozen, but it's okay for it to be crickets if we're just vibing. I don't mind it. Make sure I have this. Oh, these are nice. Theresa, I think you'll appreciate these. Okay, for this split, we've got an 8 of Fire now. We've got the card of Wisdom. Okay? So we take in so much information every day, so many messages, and our brains are somewhat conditioned to pick up upon patterns. See the patterns in her wings or in her headdress, right? Our brains are meant to pick up, they do innately pick up on those patterns. Like, and even monkey mind likes to see them, chat about them, and make notice of them, right? But the essence of this is so much information comes in every day. And you can speak wisdom, and you can be well read and speak intellectually, and it feels great and it feels good, right? But there's a point where it's like wisdom maxes out. Wisdom is one of those wishes that the people that wish for wisdom someday say, I never wished for this much wisdom. But maybe it was unwise to wish for so much wisdom. The W's are coming again. Okay? So much messages coming in every day. 8 of Wands, quick moving, fast, sometimes fiery, sometimes passion-filled. In the discernment process, is this wise? I don't have any tattoos, little secret, but if I ever did get one, I would get it tattooed on my arm. It would say, that's a bad decision. That's unwise. So that when I could think about it, I could look at it and be like, yep, I'm right. That's not very smart, right? So what we allow, but it's tough sometimes because we need to implore that wisdom when so much messages, when so much information comes in. We need to like glean what's valuable and chafe out the wheat with the chaff, right? Or whatever, however that old saying goes. Kick to the curb what doesn't resonate, right? And there was somebody, I forget, was having a tough night, still standing maybe, where she got a reading that was just like absolutely contrary to where her intuition was, and the reading before that. So with the incoming information, just only take what you need. A little dab will do you, so to speak. Just a little dab will do you. And then you can rest into it. And then when you're done with that, you feel good. Take another little bite. Take another little nugget. It doesn't have to be wisdom. It doesn't have to come through a message. It can just be an experience too. Right? Okay. That's right. But a fool might. Fool doesn't know his journey yet. So the fool might say, I wish I was wise. I wish I wasn't a fool anymore. I wish people didn't think I was a fool. Right? 0 point. It's come up huge tonight. Maya, especially in our chat, I just keep thinking 0 point. Sorry, this is not a product endorsement. This is just a little fizzy bubbly for my throat. Just a little bit. Because I'm resting. So not too much caffeine. Yeah, you're the ones channeling it. You're the intuitive ones. You're making it happen. Right? And now that we know in our sacral chakra that we can do it. We make it happen. We can move that up. And then we can take action on it. We can actively make it better and will things for ourselves, right? Chakras, if people believe it or not, they have a lot to do with the law of attraction. It's not just something that, you understand it and you implore it. It's kind of the same process. And it happens there in the lower Tao. Your gut feeling, it's the day of gut instinct, right? I'm going to go with my gut on this one. This feels good. And monkey mind is not in opposition because maybe you got him tricked like I do. Or maybe you're just like, if I don't take this chance, I might be bummed out. As long as you can always release and any regrets and relinquish any trespasses and stuff like that from past pain, share your love, acknowledge in your heart the people you share your love with, okay, and quiet your mind. It's like, it'll be like bing, bang, boom, right? Like ding, 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 7 times. And you'll feel that for the first time where all 7 chakras just like, wow. And then you start breathing prana into each one. You spin them like little pinwheels at the county fair. You're like, oh, my sacral, my creation center, just give it a spin like a little pinwheel, okay? And you do it with your breath as it goes down in. And yesterday when we were breathing in the prana, it was going all the way down to our little toesies in Pisces. And then it's going into our energy center. And then today is a good day, the Wednesday, tomorrow, wherever you are, it's good to breathe into your lower Tao, right? That I am feeling. I think, therefore I am, right? I am. Or no, maybe he's not even thinking because maybe he's way too wise to even think, like Steve mentioned earlier. Okay, we're going to start on the shuffle of this Akash. About 25 minutes, guys. 20 minutes or so. Then I got to tuck you in. We played cards all night, dear. It's SMR. I can say it. Come on, it's fun. Theresa, Maya, Angel J, you've been here all night at the beach party vibing. Thank you. Angel J, be sure to send lots of gumdrops and highlighted messages and make yourself large when you come to the program. If you come to the Legends program, and we'll pull some card specific stuff for you. Okay, it's great. This has been a night, like when I've been watching the numbers, I think a lot of people came and vibed for a little while and didn't even say anything. They just came and vibed for a bit. So we're learning how to New Age. Oh, that's good, Theresa. That's good. Oh, I missed that time. They call it the Fool's Shuffle. Okay? Fool's Shuffle is when you've got the 2 decks and then you go to interlace them but you miss and none of the cards go together. You know my answer to that, Fireman. Yeah, I even told my boss at work that joke. He got a kick out of it. You cultivate well. Okay, you need the rest because I want to wish you all the best in your healing journey, Angel. Right? The body can do it. You can do it. Good night, Angel J. Okay. Thanks for coming, Angel J. That's great. Thank you. I feel like she gave me a big hug on the way out the door. Fireman, you've been chilling. You've been vibing too. You know, there's people. It's good. Listening to tarot on a Tuesday night, which is now technically even Wednesday morning for me. And we're resting. We're just resting. And then kind of after, try to go to a quiet space. Lao Tzu was at the beach tonight. I recommend, if you're feeling advanced along your journey, you know, we talked about all that wisdom. You can get into that. And you might fall asleep after the first 2 minutes. Or it might have you captivated for all 92 chapters. But it is. Right? Okay. These cards feel so good. The AKASHIC cards, they feel so good. This is one I would recommend picking up too. And I should get the boxes out to acknowledge the creators. Right? Pretty soon. One day I'll get in there and get the boxes out of the closets. That's good. That's good. And we decided, Firemen, this felt more like a social gathering than a beach, an actual one of our beach parties where we got the candy store open and everything's ripping. This is more like us, really one log at a time on the fire, just let's talk, let's chat, right? And who knows who will take a second trip down the beach and come and see us another day. So it'll be great. Little camel's here. You see him? He's here in the background. He's here to remind you. Don't worry. I know who's here. I know it, even when it seems like I don't know it. And I botched the reading. Right? So I hit loop 10 when I should have hit escape. Tarot's a supercomputer. We can talk about tarot and listen to tarot and vibe together. I like this place too. Yeah. And it's nice for me, Maya, because when I'm doing the mini readings for everyone, I have to leave the chat to you guys. I hope Angel J is well. Oh, thank you, Misty. I appreciate that. A big orange dot for Sacral Shaka Tuesday. Say it 10 times fast. You'll have fun. And don't forget, Misty, we said it on the program earlier. Your steering wheel is also a drum set. Don't forget. Okay? It is a pleasure when We're going to get some upgrades one day. Maybe the music won't be so cheesy. It's not easy being cheesy, but we can do it. Right? We got to name the gumdrop. We got a long ways to go still. And thank you, Misty. That's awesome. Thank you for spending your time with us. You know, the hour or two you spent with us is worth infinity fold of any of it. And it's good, and I thank you for letting it flow like the thank you water. I should mail you out some thank you water. Your postmaster would be like, is this big soggy envelope addressed to Henry Lemon Jello? It's barely holding together. Absolutely you do. Why is this package soaking wet? And you're like, well, that was the water that I ordered from the guy on the chat. Okay? And I appreciate you for being a part of the energy. Okay? Oh, yeah. And they also make thank you air and thank you light. Right? They're the products I use in the morning. That's like a special niche they have in these cool morning products. Right? I've even tried their thank you coffee. You know? That's great. And here's to Taurus season, Misty. Okay? My hope is that by April 24th next go around, we can remember it as legend even. They're a great company. Right? Because you can find them everywhere. It's so easily accessible to find a thank you product when you need one. Okay? Because you need those things. They're not just in the frilly, they're in the no frills business. You need this. Okay? Yay! Absolutely yay. Okay. Let's go for one more round of shuffle sounds from the Akash. We'll split it one last time for those of us that are opening the books in our Akashic record in our libraries. We're continuing on this journey of learning how to New Age. And for those of you watching later, I know it's been much later. And thank you for this. May you find your peace and have found the messages and any encouragement that you needed. And I know you can't chat with us in the live, but I like to feel I can feel how much you guys are smiling. Right? I know who's here. It's okay. It's okay. That was my favorite Lee Carroll quote. Absolutely. I know who's here. Yes. Hi, Angel Moon. Thanks for coming. The fire is kind of just glowing. It's burned down just right marshmallows right now. We're almost done, but we still have one big treat left. Angel Moon, I've definitely got you on the list. Let me put a star by your name. For coming in late night and picking up a star on the beach. You found one this late at night? Great. Let's put it in there. So many angels come. Angel Moon, Angel A. You know, so many angels. Okay. Another star for Angel Moon. I'm the luckiest guy on YouTube. I'm surrounded by beautiful people, beautiful ladies, beautiful spirits, angels even. They say she talks to angels. Soul Illumination here too. Hi, Soul Illumination. Thanks for coming in. We're over the 3-hour mark. In fact, we're running late again tonight. You know us. We move like a turd of hurdles. Right? Hello, Soul Illumination. Hi, Angel Moon. That's what I love about these campfire gatherings. Beach party. It's not quite a beach party. It's a beach gathering tonight. And I love them because some people, they're like, I gotta go make my future happen on a Sacral Chakra Tuesday. But other people, and then when they go, it's opened up, and the next people's come. And tonight might be some of the same and more of different, and it's really good that way. Hello, Soul Illumination. Hello. Your baby girl woke up and you had to lay her down. Oh, goodness. Still standing. The busyness. Busyness. Taking care of the busyness. Taking care of busyness every day. Taking care of busyness every way. Taking care of busyness. It's all right. Taking care of busyness and working overtime. Workout. Dun 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 dun. That reminded me of another favorite. Hot town, summer in the city. Back of my neck getting filth and gritty. Cool cat, isn't it a pity? Doesn't seem to be a shadow in the city. Right? All around, people looking after. It's hotter than the sidewalk, hotter than a match head. Outside, it's a different world. Going out to find the girl, and the days can be like the nights in the summer in the city. Bum, bum, ba bum, ba bum, ba bum. You know that one. You know that one. Oh, yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Firepower, the fireworks. At the party, firemen, when it's a big party, firemen usually sends off fireworks. And we bring wood for the fire, as always. It's great. And how's the weather where you are, Soul Illumination? How was your day? Come on in. There's still time for a quick cup of tea. Well, maybe not quite. We're going to split this Akash one more time, and then it's bedtime. Maybe not for sleep, but for rest. This is the first portion of the nightly rest. We let go of all the readings at the start of the program. We've had great chat. We've had some great messages come through. It's been good. Right? But not in that Latsu way where it's like, we just recognize it for what it is. Maybe we don't even have to say good. I'm still learning too. It's been, or as they say in Canada, it's been a time by. It's been a time. But it's more than that now. It's 5 energy. We're leaving those time crunchers behind. Right? The Langoliers. If anyone ever read that old Stephen King book, The Langoliers, wow, my mind just went there. Powerful stuff. I think they even made a movie of it. It's raining and chilly there in NY. Oh, I'm glad. You know, sky here, it's snowing here again today. I got snow. I got to go up and walk through the snow to get to work truck tomorrow. You know? And the sky was dull and hypothetical and falling one cloud at a time. Was at your place this morning? Was a little after 9. Could have been the Willie Nelson, yeah. Could have been the wine. It was in Bob Cajun where I saw the constellations reveal themselves one star at a time. My throat, I shouldn't be singing anymore. I really shouldn't. I feel like a teenage boy who yells too loud too quick and it comes out and now, oh. Sounds delicious. Oh, sounds delicious. Big cloud over top, right? It's okay. The moon is waning down. New moon will be here soon, right? No moon, shadow, nice low tide, right? May the 4th. Got any Star Wars fans in your life? Right? Still standing? You'll probably have some. They'll probably still around. They'll be making episodes 29, 30, and 40 for them, right? Absolutely. For those of you watching later, you can watch Star Wars at the dawning of the age of Gemini, because that's the way they were doing it at the end of the age of Pisces. They were dreaming it into our reality. Now we're here at the dawning of the age of Aquarius. We want to say hello to everyone that's watching way later. I'm talking 6,000 years later. Hi. Exactly. Right? I know who's here. Probably not from that far ahead. But thanks for being here. Because we made it. We won. We won. That's right. We won, Misty. They can go politic and keep time over there. We're making it. We're willing the reality into being. And we did it. Hi, happily ever after. Welcome to the beach. Happily ever after. Let me get you a beach pass, because I think this is your first time here. Hopefully not our happily ever after. Yeah, I remember. Somewhat. I dropped the readings, but I think we talked a little bit. I tend to drop everything that comes out in the readings. But I can glimpses. Right? Okay. So what happens happily ever after with that is I put your name down and give you a beach pass. It gives you access to the Legends of Tarot program and this one. And the more times you come and hang out, the more stars you collect on your beach pass. It's like a frequent Starbucks card or something, right? Happily ever after. And you get 1 star with your beach pass. It's included. It's included. But right now we're not reading tarot. We're listening to tarot. It's the SMR, the AKASHIC program. You can't, but still tonight. Hi, Jungler. Hi, Jungler. Oh yeah, this place has been unchained. Like it gets wild. Right now we're really calm because we're vibing. Very late towards the end of the show. Okay. Happy that you're here, Jungler. Thank you. Here's your beach pass and your star. You get one too. So if you come earlier in the day to the Legends of Tarot program, the more stars you collect, it gives you like a boost up in terms of the list. Because let me show you, Jungler and happily ever after. Like, we got a lot of people collecting stars on the beach because that's what everybody wanted to do. And nobody was here to tell us that we couldn't. Right? And we're doing it because we know that there are things that are more beautiful. Okay? Yeah, Jungler, the last few live streams, I get unchained. I'm really calm right now. But during the Legends program, sometimes I get filled with just such a lot of benevolent hype, energy. And I have trouble containing it. I got a fireman here just to hit me with the water if I get too out of control. No, I didn't see. I saw Jesse Q earlier today in the Legends chat. Good night, Hanifa. Thank you for vibing out with us for all this time. I appreciate you. And be well, okay? Absolutely. Be most excellent to one another. Okay? And so, sorry, Soul Illumination, what happened with that situation? Why are we remembering that opposition? Let me just scroll back in the chat. Sorry, I get going. We're non-linear around here, especially when there's so much going on for just a little beach gathering. What happened with that situation? You don't have to tell me. And no details, please, about like where you live and where you're born and stuff. We just keep it. We respect each other's privacy and we keep it PG. It's okay. Oh, fair enough. Has to do with her. I totally understand. There's much respect. Oh, Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's coming back. Okay, it's ready to split, you guys. Which means I wish that everybody in the room set your intention now. You know, on your person, on your situationship, on whatever it is that's important to you in this moment. Because we're going to split the deck. We're going to open one last book in the AKASHIC tonight. Okay? Yeah, right at the end of the show, I will. Soul Illumination. Okay? And you might even be able to get it out of this split. The divine timing plays part in it. So if you set your intention on it, you might be able to take it from the split that's coming right now. Okay, this one's it. I love every day I'm shuffling. Okay, here we go. Make sure everything's right side up. Okay. The Queen of Scrolls and the Ark of the Covenant. These are the cards that have come up for the end of the night. Right? That realization when you are your own inner light, it's not separate from you. You don't have to ever feel separated from it. Okay. And whatever you build, whatever you do, wherever you go, whatever momentum is in your purpose behind the things that you do, know that you've told yourself or wrote it in for yourself to say, hey, I was a part of the energy and I was able to grow and learn and to help so many people along the way, right? They were on their way with that thing, with the big old ark of they were carrying it around. That's what they did with it. It's like, let's get something we can carry around, right? What do we carry with us? Our mind, body, right? We talked about it. The mind is the seed for the body, right? If the tree perishes, the seed doesn't. But if the seed dries up, there can be no tree, right? So if anything's pulling you down, bringing you down, the Queen of Scrolls is here to say, Dave Coulier style in Full House, cut it out. Get them out of there. Whatever that means, just get them out of there. Thought, person, not today. I'm pulling the blind down on this. This is just too much. This is just way out of control. Right? She'll cut it out. You don't have to dodge this energy because it's like full on lightsaber bullet dodge. Like, just stop it right now. It has no power over me. Okay. When the end of the scroll is there, usually it's the last few words that are most impactful, especially for you, soul illumination. Feels like it's going to climax to where a last statement is going to define it for everybody. Somebody might end up exposing themselves, not in a frisky Randy kind of way. No, nothing like that. Nobody in a trench coat. Okay, sorry, that sounded wrong. But somebody could be exposing themselves by their own words that they say, and whatever leniency or leeway or tools they were given, they used it to not do anything good, and it could become known. And the last statement in an email or a message, pay attention to the last sentence, okay? And then you can cut the scroll if you want. Cut it. You're like, that's enough. That's enough of the feed. I don't want any more of that. Snip, snip, snip. Okay. All right. And that was the last split for the night. I'm just going to vibe for a few more minutes. Wind down, say goodnight to everyone, and express my appreciation again for the time that we've had. Okay. The legend on the Ark of the Covenant goes back to anything that the Almanac Guide can tell me about it. It's before that. But it's an interesting card to have come up at the end of the program. When we're talking about our journeys and learning how to New Age together and being able to take this heart energy journey into the Akash so that we're learning to feel, to understand. It's been so perfect. And I really want it to continue, right? Good night, everybody. I'm going to say that soon too. Misty, good night. Okay. Yeah, Jungler, thanks for coming in. I got you your star. Did everybody get their star? Fireman, you're on the VIP list because we've been vibing for quite a while without being able to do like a nice 3-4 card mini for you. Okay. And as always, soul illumination. We're still gonna pull that card. We're still gonna pull that card, right? That's really great because that's what your name defines. It says in your username exactly what you're doing, and I like how that intention is expressed immediate right there. I want to illuminate the soul. I want to help people. Right? Today is about that. You know, one person, yeah, 2 persons becomes 4 persons. Right? Absolutely. Do you have a particular deck? And also, still standing, I'll still do a quick card for you tonight too, because I appreciate and thank you for the flow. You know, you're flowing. We're flowing. We had the wisdom and we had the waterfall and the willow tonight. Okay, I got a weird window up right now. Okay, there, went away. Thank you, goodness. Okay, I'm gonna try and use. It's out of the corner of my eye. I can't quite see my decks right now, and I don't quite remember where I set them. Okay. I just want to like take a deep breath and just bring my hand down to see which one it lands on, if you're cool with that. As well, Jungler and Maya, set your intentions. Just because the soul, I say it's for the cards for soul illumination about our work. Whatever message comes out, you might be having a thought pattern where a key word pops out and facilitates the thought. You're making the intuition on your end. You can still continue to pull messages, which is why I think these forums are great, because you know, we could be reading for somebody and somebody else could just have a particular thought in that moment and then be like, well, how the hell did he know that? How the heck did he know that? Right? Is Fireman gone? It says there's 9 of us here. But that's okay. Lots of people vibing, and just, it's cool to be the silent witness. In fact, we tell you to do it. You know? Yeah, it sure is. Okay. I gotta get my skinny white behind to bed. Right? I said I wasn't gonna look, did I? I did, but the Akash caught my eye. I was gonna bring my hand down and then I forgot. Okay. It's a good thing we got a fireman here. We're still surrounded by all these beautiful ladies, all these beautiful people. It's a good thing we got a fireman here. One card, please, for souls work. For souls work. Just one card for souls. There it is. When they stop sliding around and you still got that one, right? It came again. The willow. Right? If you feel like something is pushing against you, let your hair down, acknowledge it, and say, maybe it's unnecessary. Maybe it's even a little bit awkward. Maybe the tree might even be growing into the bank a little bit and seeming to have to make a longer adjustment to get standing up straight again. Those willows do that. Right? They whisper to you in the wind, and see how they refract the sunlight into little particles, almost like the solar wind, the high energy. It's like when you gaze through your eyelashes into the sunlight that's coming through a little crack in your window blind, and you see all the beautiful little iridescent colors, right? Spruce it up with color, right? The little light particles are there. Your etheric field is always there. Keep it real, keep it pure, keep it growing straight and strong, and you'll have no troubles. In fact, it will even give rise to more life. The condor that nests because Salix pendantra, the weeping willow, that's its botanical name. Don't ask me why I know that. I've had an interesting life. They get huge. They're like 60 feet tall by 60 feet wide in the right conditions. Massive, massive trees that can give rise to new life. We're in Taurus season. Robin Redbreast has already got a little nest up there. Condor lands there when he needs to look around, or eagle, or whoever, right? So your clients, your people, they'll know what feels right. They'll rest into it, if it's right for them at the right time, okay? Which it is, and you'll feel and you'll know the people that it is worthy of, for you to pay attention to that big, massive tree business that you have grown, even if it is at a tiny seedling stage right now, okay? It is beautiful, okay? Still standing. Let me know if you want one last card before we call it a night, eh? Here in Canada. Everything's running low. The music battery's running low. My thank you water is running low. The moon is running low. It's waning into that new moon later this week on Star Wars Day. Okay. Well, on that note, we might just relax into our closing time now. Good night, Tarot. Thanks for an awesome day. Thank you guys for an awesome experience here. This program is brought to you by intuitive viewers like you. We wouldn't do it if you weren't here, we wouldn't do it. That's our other sponsors. We have Thank You Water, and we have viewers like you, intuitive people, right? Thank you, Soul Illumination. Sweet soul sister, right? That's good. Theresa, thank you for spending. You were here at the gathering for a while. Maybe we had lots of tea and wine, and that's good. Okay? We might have even had time to etch your name into one of the big old logs that washed up on shore that gives us plenty of cozy places while we're huddled around the fire. Thank you for spending some time here. And definitely, Theresa, if you find us later in the day, and it is kind of about my awareness too. I do the star system, but this little second channel is like the people that actually want to vibe and new age together, okay? And then if we get you in for some cards, hey, the people here at night, when we have the channel closed, the channel messages, and we just let tarot talk, right? We let the Akash do a little bit more of the revealing, rather than me having to say, all right, upper arcana, progression card, lower card, right? You're putting yourself on a timeout. Okay. I'm feeling kind of sentimental that we have to go today. I opened the Legends program almost in tears because the legend was so touching, and now I'm feeling a little bit, but I could just be tired. Sometimes remember, when you're feeling really emotional, check in with your body to be honest with yourself. How tired am I really? How much, even though I like rest, I just need a good long sleep, right? It'll come. Okay? Good night, everyone. Good night. The feels are real. Yeah, we all do. Right? Good night, Maya. Thank you. Thank you. It's been great. And it's addictive for me to do these programs. Good night, everyone. Thanks, Soul Illumination. Thank you, Still Standing. Okay, we're going to put some water in the mailbox. Why not? That's not where water goes. It doesn't go in the mailbox. In fact, the mailbox was specifically designed to keep the water out. But it's okay. There's no rules as long as we don't hurt each other. Okay, be most excellent to one another. Good night, everyone. Good night.